motherfucker to beat.
We on, y'all.
Yeah, the way he looked against the other day, I don't know.
He was playing around.
You think so?
Yeah, he thought he was finna get in there and walk through that man, and it didn't work like that.
I said anybody else he'd have knocked out.
Yeah,
for sure, for sure,
yeah, definitely.
for sure.
Hey, but I've got to
No, just a random.
For sure. Like I said, I think he just thought he was gonna go in there. Like Francis ain't never boxed. Like I'm just going here. This finna be an easy win. Get this little 20 million.
But when it
let's just get Sly in the middle of both of them. Wow. I mean, if it didn't feel big, I mean, well, it did, but now it's gone up another level, hasn't it?
Usyk's definitely winning that. I don't care.
Hey man, I done won against Spirit too many times and lost. So you know.
But he ain't
you
never
keep
fought a
losing
boxer,
against
though.
somebody, you start like, all right, bro.
Yeah, Fury's never fought like.
You know what I thought Fury struggles with Alexander Usyk? Maybe it's the language barrier, the fact he can't get under his skin. Yeah, I feel like Fury hates that.
And also,
with the language, Addy. Oh, here we go.
But he's got to try and intimidate him. He
I
intimidates
don't
fighters, doesn't he,
I
Fury?
don't think it's a heavyweight that can outbox Fury.
Believe you me, he will never intimidate him.
This might be really nasty, this, I tell
He
you.
will never intimidate him. This guy, believe you me, has nerves of steel. Nothing will bother Alexander. Trust me, guys.
Again, I just said it, didn't I, at the top? I haven't seen Fury like this for a long time. Maybe the Wilder 3, when Wilder was accusing things of him.
He's got to
He knows, Barry.
Yeah, he knows. He's got to push it. He's got to push to the next level now. Not his usual tricks don't work with Alexander Usyk, so he's got to push to the next level. And that means he's got to get physical, more physical.
He's facing.
Nah. Actually, I take that back because Usyk's moving up a weight class.
Yeah, I think Usyk lost his last fight.
Because he was he had to move up because he started off at cruiser. You know, he had all those belts at cruiser. But hey, anyway, y'all, we back live again. Back and Forth Sports Channel. Hold on. We back live, Back and Forth Sports, where we really keep it real on all things sports. And tonight, our subject is, who is the greatest boxer of all time? So, of course, boxing is a sport dear to my heart, and I got a few boxing experts on here. So I imagine this is gonna be a good show, man. So we're gonna start it off with our guest Diesel, man. What's up, man? Happy to have you back on the show.
What's good? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
All good, man. So who's the greatest boxer of all time?
If we count losses or no losses,
we count everything.
Okay, if we count everything, I like Evander Holyfield.
That's a good pick.
All
so
right.
why you say Holyfield?
I think he fought the tougher competition. Bo. He fought George Foreman, which he fought George Foreman late. But I think them 3 fights with Bo solidified me as to say, okay, Holyfield will go in there, he'll fight anybody, anytime. You know, back then it wasn't no ducking.
Yeah. No, it wasn't ducking.
It wasn't no ducking. So you know, he came through the ranks. He knocked out Michael Moore. I think after Michael Moore had beat him, but he came back and beat him. And to me, he fought the tougher competition.
And you know what, Diesel?
In the last 20 years that I've been watching boxing.
Yeah, and you know what, Diesel? He got the best jab I ever seen from a heavyweight.
And you got to think, he wasn't a true heavyweight. He was only boxing at 215 pounds. So
yeah,
he was underweight in every fight.
So you said one of the reasons because all those times he beat Riddick Bowe. So what do you rank Riddick Bowe?
All time, top 10.
I agree.
Top 10.
Yeah, I agree with that. Dre, what you think, man? Who the GOAT? We can't hear you.
I got Floyd. TBE, the best ever. TBE, the best ever. Beat the most
Money
champion.
Mayweather or Pretty Boy? Money Mayweather or Pretty Boy?
Either one.
How you
can agree
want
with
it?
that.
Either
How
Either
you
one.
want it? How you want it? You want him to beat your ass, or do you want to miss a whole bunch of punches? How you want it? Which one you either way it go, you lose. Either way it go,
Right.
you lose.
So
That's
it's part of him.
Go
So
ahead.
it's part
Go
of
ahead.
him going. It's part of him going undefeated. The reason you got him there.
a piece, but not the most thing.
Yeah, I
is
know
he
it
beat-
ain't
He
everything.
beat the most. Yeah, it's a factor for sure. I wouldn't say it's not, but he beat the most champions out of everybody. Everybody say nitpicking and he dug the fight, but look at his resume. He beat more champions than anybody.
So what about Andre
Nobody.
Ward? He didn't lose. What do you put Andre Ward?
He how many champions he beat?
I'm not sure. Probably maybe 4 or 5.
Floyd
I
beat like
think
20 something.
I think what got
26.
Andre Ward even in the conversation is the fact that he won that Super 6 tournament.
Yeah. And Andre
But a lot of
Ward
fighters
wasn't all that.
dropped
I
out.
watched Ward. He wasn't all that.
He was a good technical fighter though.
Yeah, he was, but
Yeah.
he like, you got good basketball players and then you got superstars. He was a good boxer. He wasn't
Hey, but it's hard
generational
to
talent.
fight. It's hard to fight 40 fights and not lose.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
So Dre, who
Hand
you
on
think
this.
was Floyd's best competition? Like, who was the best fight that you feel like he had out of them 50 wins? Like, who gave him the hardest match?
Maidana gave him the toughest match. Zab Judah too. And can't think his name, Kunst or something. I can't think his name. But yeah, but he had 2 rematches.
Yeah, Zab Judah gave him a run for his money.
Yeah, Zab Judah dropped him too. They didn't rank that, but that's a drop. Glove touched the ground. I can't be biased.
Yeah.
Only time he been
It
dropped.
did.
Only thing about Floyd's career, and I would agree. I mean, I definitely got him in my top 3. But man, I just hate that he did not get to fight Pacquiao when they both were in their prime. I'm not saying it's whose fault it was or whatever,
It's
but
Pacquiao fault. Fuck all that. It's Pacquiao fault.
I can't just say that. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm a fan of Pacquiao, and I think
If you pull up on me, you trying to box, you say take a blood test, and I'd be like, nah. You're gonna be like, well, let's fight anyway.
I don't know. I'm just saying
No,
to
you-
me.
You wouldn't.
Yes, you do
That's what
know.
I'm saying.
No, I'm
would not
trying. I thought you was speaking hypothetical. I didn't know you were asking for an answer.
If me and you was finna fight, you think I'm on steroids and I won't take a blood test, would you fight me?
No. Yep, I think I could beat you.
You wouldn't, bro.
Because
Stop it.
bro,
No,
that
you
don't assume.
wouldn't.
But that's assuming that I'm on some drugs or I'm on some enhancements. You can't
If
say
you
that. I
not-
might not want to take.
If
Okay,
you
has
not,
he
you
had-
take the test.
Does he ask everybody else to take a blood test?
Does
Yes.
it matter? Does it matter
He
though?
ain't asking everybody. Well, why you want me to take
You
a
gotta
drug
pee, though.
test?
It's rules.
Floyd-
You gotta pee.
Floyd not fighting you unless you take a blood test.
Yeah, it's rules. You gotta pee.
It ain't always been like that.
Fight
think
Floyd
it had-
Mayweather, it's like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's my
Floyd's
point.
Like-
there for the money though. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like Floyd's not about to fight anybody and have a risk of losing, really. Especially if they have, the indication of being on steroids and stuff like that.
I
Like,
wouldn't
of
fight
course he's
nobody
gonna
if I
ask him
think
for
you
it, yeah.
juicing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If I really believe that,
He
But
really
I-
believed it.
Look at that.
I think
really
it was more
believed
of a show. I think it was more of a show.
He really believed that. You
I don't
see,
think he
after
wants to fight
after he took
Pacquiao.
the drug test, didn't he fight him? He took the test. They fought.
Yeah, he took him. I know that's my point. I'm talking about in prime when they were both in their prime. I mean,
I believe if he would have took the test 3 years before that, they would have fought 3 years before that.
bro, to me, it's no different than when who was that? Duran and Leonard fought that last fight. I mean, they both over the hill. I mean, they split, and then number 3. I mean, who cares? Y'all both on y'all way out. It's not the
Look
same
at-
punch.
Just look at it like this. Everybody that wanted to fight Floyd ended up at some point in their career testing positive for steroids. Shane Mosley, Margarita, Cotto, and he still came back and fought him, but they had to take that blood test.
For sure. That's
Yeah,
only right.
look.
though.
Look, I'm not against Floyd. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I mean, I got him
Right.
number 3. I got him number 3 probably behind, Roy Jones is my favorite. I'm a Roy Jones guy and I'm a Mike Tyson guy. Tyson what just really captivated my attention outside of, first fights I think I remember watching was probably Hearns. I mean, no, not Hearns, Hagler versus Sugar Ray. You know, I mean that's the first one I can really visualize. But
When
but
boxing
after
used to
that,
come on TV.
yeah, that was it. You know, all the 80s, man. When I started watching the 80s, because I had a couple uncles that was into it, and to me, that's the golden age of boxing right there, man. To
Yeah,
me,
I agree though.
Yeah.
I mean, they were up until almost 90. They would fight 15 rounds, bro, and it was not running around the ring. Not Money Mayweather running. I know y'all
I
think
ain't
that's a
never
shot.
seen Floyd run. I've never seen Floyd run.
Oh, bro. I mean, it ain't even no shot in
Ali
it.
running.
He did that one fight. He did the rope and no fight. Yeah, it was strategy. Bro, it's the
I'm
smartest
talking about
strategy
his
you can
whole
have.
career. His whole career. Did he run? Is Ali known as a runner?
Bro, if you notice, I ain't mentioned Ali's name either.
Floyd,
You don't
I
got
don't
Ali in
think
your top 5?
I just said I haven't mentioned Ali's name or said nothing. I'm just saying
And
I like fighters.
You done
I like
named 3
fighters that
boxers and ain't named Ali. Is Ali in your top 5? Look at the paper you got beside you.
I don't have no paper beside me and mine. Everything is up here. I really go my top 3. Huh?
I seen you look a while ago. I thought you had some paper beside you.
Oh no. I was looking at the top 10. I mean the pound for pound.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that.
Okay.
Now I'm looking at the Bleacher Report top 10 of all time. That's what I'm looking at. It's got Sugar Ray Robinson number 1, Ali number 2, Joe Louis number 3, Tyson number 4, Sugar Ray Leonard number 5, Roberto Duran number 6.
I don't see how Duran could be number 6. I just don't. I mean, Duran lost to everybody.
People hold Duran in high regards, though, and I don't see why neither. But I know people do.
But he lost to Hearn, Hegler, and Sugar Ray.
He quit.
Knockout.
Yeah, he quit in 8 rounds. 8 rounds, no mas.
Yeah. Who else on there?
They got Foreman 7. They got Rocky Marciano 8.
That's they won.
They got Archie Moore number 9. And they got Roy Jones 10.
I don't even know who Archie Moore is.
Yeah. See, so y'all would say Floyd Mayweather a better fighter than Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a better boxer than Roy Jones.
You say that too, Diesel?
I like Floyd. I like Roy too,
man.
But yeah, I like Floyd too, man. I like Roy too. But
I'm a Roy Jones.
Floyd a bad man.
Floyd is, but Roy, who had to hire Pete though? I mean, when they were at their best,
Floyd.
Man,
Floyd knocked 27 people out, like in 27.
Do you know how many people Roy Jones knocked out? I mean, bro.
I mean, that's true, but he's like a heavyweight.
Roy Jones used to toy with fighters, man.
Or light heavyweight.
Floyd used to toy with people.
Floyd toying with them running. I'm talking about getting up in there, man. Man, y'all know Floyd.
He having interviews during the fight, man. He be answering the commentators and stuff. They be interviewing this man during the fight. He playing.
Nah.
Look, on the cool, man, we just having a debate about who the greatest. So, I mean, I think it's like any other debate. It's a given that Floyd Mayweather went 50-0, never got hit, probably ain't hit the mat but 2-3 times in his career. So we know he's great.
Matt, don't put that on him.
I don't know. I'm sure some fights I didn't see when he first became professional. You can't say that for certain.
I don't think he's ever
on record. He's never been knocked down. Zab Judah
never.
caught him with a jab and he touched the ground. But on record, he's never hit the canvas.
I didn't see, and I don't know much about his first fights, like his first 10 pro fights or whatever. So I can't really go back that far, you know. But I'm just saying, out of 50 fights, I would have just have assumed he hit the ground, but he might not have. And what I will say, he's the best defensive fighter of all time for sure. I can give him that.
Yeah,
I'll give him that 100%. You know, I can't say he's the best fighter because, man, it's fighters that fought way more than him.
Ain't got nothing to do with him.
Fought longer than him and fought the same kind of competition when boxing was real boxing.
So
I'm talking about when it was fighting. I know you're trying to throw a little Mike Jordan LeBron thing because you can't.
I just thought longevity didn't mean nothing. When you do everything in a short amount of time, I thought that's what makes you greater. Maybe I'm lost though. I don't know, man. I don't
even get your point. I don't even see how that's a correlation.
It's hard for me to go against Floyd, man. It's hard for me to go against.
Yeah.
Also, like to me, Floyd was knocking people out before he was, defensive and all that.
Yeah,
and
hurt
also
his hands. His hands got brittle.
That's what I'm saying. Once he hurt his hand, that changed his whole thing. But being, running away and not getting hit is a part of boxing, though. That's why he's the greatest or probably one of the best boxers of all time.
He is.
So you can't really throw that out. That's what I'm saying.
He'll stand in there and bang.
Let him know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He'll stand in there and bang. He just when he decided, like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the use of me going in here and bang with these guys when I know I can outbox?
When I don't have to.
Well, but that's the whole point, though, right? Best defensive boxer, smartest boxer. I like fighters. Like, I'm just saying, that's just my preference. I like people to get in there and slug. That's what I like to see. It's a style. Yeah, it's a style thing, right? I mean, you can never knock Floyd. I mean, Floyd, like you said, he definitely. I've seen him toy with many people, man. He's a great fighter. It's just. I'm gonna tell you what it is, though. It's recency bias, right? Just watching Floyd at the end, them last probably 2-3 years when he fought, it was like the fights weren't interesting to me. It was like I'm talking about his last probably 5 to 10 fights. I mean, he was so skilled at defense, you couldn't hit him. So he running around, he hit you a couple times. I like somebody to get in there and just fight, because that's what I come up on when I first fell in love with boxing. That's what I saw. So when I see a fighter just kind of ducking and dodging and using more intellect and skill, like James Harden. I mean, James Harden and it's not a bad thing. He manipulated the rules for years, got MVPs and scored 35 points because he understood what to do. And I look at that as Floyd like that, and I'm not comparing him to James Harden on that.
I respect that.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. So when I look at Floyd, I think about tactician, intellect. I'm gonna win the fight. I don't care how it looks. Me personally, I'd rather, like Ali, man, they lost several times. I'd rather see you go in there and lose, because we know in boxing, anybody can lose in any given fight because it's about that one good connection, right? So I don't look at fighters losing fights as a detraction from your greatness. To me, if two great fighters fighting and somebody get knocked out or lose, that's just, that's par for the course. So that's probably what y'all hear as far as resistance from Floyd. It's not Floyd overall, because, a person tell me to go, I can't argue that. But I just like fighters.
And with me, like how you was when you fell in love with brawlers, when I started getting into boxing, I mean, I heard about the Alis and the Tysons. I watched a little Roy Jones, but when I got into boxing, my first fight ever buying was Floyd versus Victor Ortiz. You feel me? So
good fight.
You feel me? That's I fuck with him for that. So that's the thing with me. You feel me? And to just watch what he did and just keep on going. Like at the beginning, Floyd didn't have that type of hype. He had to build that hype. You feel me? Kind of like was always the underdog. That's something else I like about Floyd. He had to talk his way into it.
So I guess the other question is, Floyd could Crawford hang with a Floyd?
Not in his prime.
I was about to say not in his prime.
Not in his prime.
It wasn't going to hit him.
Not in his
gonna
prime.
be somebody you can't hit.
Hey, you gotta think. A 36-year-old Floyd beat a 21-year-old Canelo Alvarez. I don't care how young they say Canelo was.
He was really playing with him.
He had 30 fights under his belt, and he was knocking out everybody he fought.
He did.
He fought Floyd.
They said he was going to beat Floyd.
Do you think he could have did that later on? As he got more experience, though. Because Floyd.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, man! Come on, D.
Once Canelo got up to 168, it's a wrap. He's too big for Floyd.
Yeah, that's too big.
Yeah,
that's too big. But if you just saying pound for pound and you match him, and you match
if you put him at 154.
They fought at 154.
They fought at 154.
No, I'm talking about later on. I'm not talking about when he was a baby. I know you. I understand your opinion on it that you can't say it, but I'm just saying. Bro, you talking about? Huh?
Make him 25. Floyd still would have taxed that ass.
I'm saying, give him when he hit his stride. He learned a lot from that Floyd Mayweather fight.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
He learned not to go in there playing.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
hear me? He learned to
that's
get up
for
on
real.
your defense. He was Mexican. They just walk in and punch. After
Yeah,
Floyd, he learned some defense.
Yeah, exactly.
See, and then you talking to a Canelo fan, right? You know, probably the
I'm a
last 2
Canelo
years.
fan.
Yeah, I am. I'm saying I am. I've been he probably been my favorite the last 10 years, even against Triple G. I made money betting on them fights against Triple G because I believe in Canelo. I know he's a fighter.
Canelo can't beat nobody that can really box. He when he fought Bivol boxed him.
I feel like Bivol was just too big.
But he boxed him.
He did outbox him.
He not go. If you stand in the pocket with Canelo and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna bang with him.
But you know, part of Canelo problem now, he made too much money and he ain't stay disciplined like Floyd. You start saying, because Canelo used to be blue collar. He started coming out with the Versace shades on and the furs and
rapper last fight.
I'm saying, you know, so when you start going that direction, I kind of fall off for you a little bit. You know,
he ain't disciplined. Like he get in the ring. When I used to watch Canelo, I used to be like, damn, this motherfucker good. Can't nobody beat him. Now I'm like, he's sloppy. Like, why y'all can't beat him? He's doing the same combos. Like
it's just like my man in MMA. What's the one the Floyd beat? The MMA fighter.
McGregor.
Yeah, McGregor. It's the same thing. You know, when he got that money, you seen a change. You know,
he ain't been the same.
Yeah, I ain't as hungry now. See, Floyd was able to stay hungry even through all that. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Floyd's separation is his intellect and his strong mind. That's the difference.
Floyd played around, but he was always serious.
He was always serious.
A lot of people see him talking and bullshitting, and they try to emulate that. And then they don't realize when he talking and bullshitting, he still ran there to the press conference and ran home. Like he's always on point. He wasn't never really bullshit. Like
never
AB
drinking, no drugs.
So bad. Party too hard though. Party too hard.
He don't eat sweets.
Yeah,
I mean, don't smoke, don't drink.
You know,
James, he gonna keep himself right. So you gotta respect that.
Hey man, I seen LeBron with a cigar in his mouth, man. I seen him drinking.
No,
LeBron
we done seen that.
LeBron, we ain't even talking basketball, but LeBron just got that money and he got them good doctors on his side.
Hey, if I had that too, I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, of course.
Smoke a cigar, go to the doctor like, hey, take that smoke out my lung, big dog.
Just like that.
Of course.
I'm telling you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Earlier that was on Facebook. I seen somebody say, is Adrian Broner a Hall of Famer? Or did he talk his way out?
Hall of Famer?
Be a champion 4 weight divisions.
And AB really.
AB was that guy for a second.
Not really.
It was a short second.
No, he let that money until he lost to Maradona. He was the next up.
He was
the next up, but he never really got to that point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
he thought he was there before he was actually there, and he never actually achieved that.
He let that money. No, he let the money, the alcohol, and the women get to him.
Facts. Yeah, for sure.
Who y'all think the best lightweight in the game is right now?
What weight is that?
135.
Tank.
130. You think so?
Tank.
I agree.
Yeah.
What you think? How y'all think a Tank Shakur fighter look?
I ain't gonna lie. That's the only person I'm scared for Tank to fight. Anybody else?
That's the only person.
Shakur can beat Tank.
That's the only person I can see beating. That's the only person I can see beating.
Tank.
But not Haney.
He a better boxer. He more skilled. I don't think Shakur a big puncher, but he could drop your ass.
You don't think Haney can beat Tank?
Puncher.
No.
Nah.
No, Haney.
Man, I seen Haney hit Kambosos with everything, the kitchen sink, the
Kambosos beat him.
And still didn't put him away.
Yeah, Kambosos beat him, in my opinion.
And Loma.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. I'm thinking about the Loma fight.
Yeah, Loma.
That's
Loma
what
beat
I'm
him.
talking about. Loma beat him.
He beat Kambosos twice. Now at 135, he got the best jab. Like his jab Floyd, like his jab stiff, and he great with that bitch. But that's all he got. He don't got nothing else but a jab.
What about Lemachenko?
He thought
I fuck with Lomachenko. Lomachenko was my favorite boxer until Tank. Until Tank beat when Tank knocked De La Cruz out, I'm like, hold on, this nigga Tank a little different now. You feel me? But other than that, Loma was my favorite boxer.
He was knocking everybody out though. It wasn't just it didn't just happen with De La Cruz.
I know he was, but you know how it is when you see niggas knocking niggas out. You like, I gotta see that. You gotta knock that guy out. You feel me? And after he did that shit today, I'm like, okay. But then he kept on knocking people out. But that one woke me up. I'm like, oh no, because I already knew about Tank. I knew about Tank before he fought Pedraza. So I knew about Tank like a couple years before that. So I just been kind of just watching, like, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. After that, I'm like, oh no, Tank here. Tank, just like Abdullah Mason. He knocking out everybody right now. But you know, he at the beginning, he knocking out bus drivers and cab drivers. He got once he get up there and knock out that guy, I'm like, okay, I've been telling y'all about Mason. That boy cold. I rock with him.
Yeah.
Everybody gotta go through the ranks.
For sure. I feel like that's why Shakur ain't got no big fight yet. He got to go through. You just got at 135.
Yeah. And man, I know we ain't talked about that boy Ennis yet, man. What y'all think about him?
I rock with him. I rock with him. Yeah,
he a monster.
Nah, he cold.
I mean, he's from Philly.
I want him to fight Bud so bad, bro. But I understand what Bud on.
Whew, man, that'll be a hell of a fight. But I want to see that rematch first.
Yeah.
I don't think he can beat Bud, but Bud on shit like it's all game for him and not for me.
Yeah.
If I beat him, they gonna say I'm the better fighter. I was too skilled. And then if they gonna say, and then if I lose to him, they gonna say, oh, Bud was too old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Man,
I mean, after every victory, they said that about Floyd. Just go beat him.
Yeah, I say just go beat him.
Just go beat him.
Yeah, just fight, man.
I think the way you know, Spence, my guy. I don't go against Spence for nobody. But I think the way Crawford came in and boxed that fight, it made me see that, oh, he really smart.
Oh, it was legendary.
I agree.
It's one of the best fights I ever seen somebody fight. I'm talking about
it was the best one-sided fight I ever seen.
Yeah. Was you up here? Did you come up here and watch that?
Yeah.
I thought you was up here, man. That was just a show, man, and it broke my heart because me and you, we Spence guys. We Spence guys, so
I'm Spence.
So yeah, man. So I'm hoping Spence, man, and I'm really I really hope that Crawford show him the same respect and go up to 154, man, because Spence at 147, he didn't look right. He looked frail. He didn't look like himself, and I'd rather see him with a little more weight. And to me, if Crawford can move up to 154 and beat Spence, then it ain't nothing else to say. To me, he can go off.
It ain't nothing else to say.
Yeah. And Charlo out the conversation now. I'm sure that ain't really no interest to him.
I can see that. I mean, at the end of the day, Charlo still got all the belts. Well, he just got stripped for one too, but
but I'm just saying it ain't the excitement no more.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I'll watch it. Go fight him. I'll watch it.
Well, we don't watch any fight, right? So that ain't really saying much.
That's true. I'm watching.
I'm saying just because he lost to Canelo at 168 don't make me change my mind about him at 154.
Nah, he's still that guy at 154.
That's true.
It don't make
you was supposed to lose Canelo. You wasn't supposed to look that scary, but you was supposed to lose.
See, Dre, you said it. That was my problem. The way he looked. It wasn't that okay. You lost. You looked like you were just out of your league. Like
that boy said.
That boy, he hit that boy with a body shot, and then he hit him in the shoulder. And that boy was like, "Man,
hold on, wait a minute.
I'm not here to get knocked out."
That boy said,
"Oh yeah,
I'm not here to get knocked out." Because he was in Canelo with some good shots, man, and Canelo was just when he saw Canelo eat a couple of them shots, he was like,
"Oh shit."
What y'all think? Y'all think Spence can move up there with Canelo?
Not the 168, 154, yeah. Not the 160.
I don't say 160. It's 160 at middleweight.
Yeah, I say 154. I say 154. 160 might be. I can see 160, but I think he might be his best at 154. But Charlo said he might move up to 160. So Spence might move up to 154. You know, they swap divisions. I got 160, you got 154.
If his brother move up to 168, I think he'll move up to 160. So,
Possible.
But I think he want to fight his brother. Him and his brother been beefing so hard. I honestly think he want to fight.
Yeah. I feel like if they'll fight, they're gonna fight in the backyard. They ain't gonna get well. If motherfucker throw like, you feel me, 100 M's out there, they'll fight each other for sure.
And they said that on the IMF podcast.
Yeah. Miles said, hell yeah. Mel said, nah, I wouldn't fight you. Miles said, shit, for 100 M's, boy, I would fight anybody.
Anybody.
You included, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
And see, that's why he wasn't tripping when he fought Canelo, because he got 30 M's.
Oh yeah.
30 M's.
It's easy to lay down on the bed of money.
Talking about. I'm not worried about what nobody talking about.
And Miles come back next week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miles fight next week on
I don't like that fight.
Mexican. Fuck, I can't think his name. Benavidez.
He fighting the brother.
Yeah. I fuck with David Benavidez. David Benavidez, cold.
Y'all see what's coming up in December, right?
Talking about Wilder now?
Yeah, Wilder and Joshua.
Yeah. I seen that.
They both fighting in Saudi Arabia, same card.
Yeah, big chick.
I can see Wilder getting
he fighting Josh Parker, ain't he?
I can see Wilder getting hit by Parker and going to sleep.
I hope not.
Man, ever since Wilder walked in with all that goddamn metal, man, he ain't the same
stupid
since,
man, bro. I'm still mad about that shit. Why you even got this shit on 2 hours for the fight, bro? What you doing, bro?
Man, it's doing too much.
Ready, bro. Go fight, bro. You came here to fight, not look cool.
Bro, it's that money, man. I'm telling you. Floyd, the only person I've seen successfully make a lot of money that didn't go crazy.
Facts. Nah, he went crazy. He just controlled the crazy.
No, I'm talking about where you see it like in fight time. Like, you don't always come about this, but you're gonna see the cars and the watches and all that. I'm talking about Floyd like Deion Sanders when it comes to that. He can back that stuff up. You know, I'm talking about when you see Floyd come to the ring, it's business.
Facts every time.
It ain't. Yeah, like Mike Tyson. When you see Mike Tyson, he gonna have them little black shorts and black shoes, and a demon looking face, like it ain't no game. Yeah, if you ain't coming in there like that, I don't know what the point is.
Yeah.
And Wilder go ahead, D.
Wilder knew better, man. I mean, look at his leg. You can tell he don't train nothing but upper body.
He skipped leg day.
Yeah, he definitely skipped leg day. And you coming there with 40 pounds of metal on your body, walking to the ring.
Come on now. You lifting weights before you go fight somebody that done whoop you 2 times?
Man. And look, he tried that third fight to come out and be a little more strategic, you know, little jab.
Body. You hear me?
Yeah, but it was
just in the second round though. I'm like,
the second round, bro.
I'm like, how you tired already?
He ain't training. Hey, what Floyd say? I run 5 miles every day.
That's what I'm saying.
10 miles every day. The boys ain't got no cardio. They ain't got no cardio.
Yeah, Wilder doesn't really have the discipline. He doesn't really know boxing for real. He's just like a freak athlete.
He from Mobile, Alabama. Enough said.
I'm about to say he's a Southern boy.
Enough said, bro. Country nigga. That's all he know. 1-2. That's all he got. Left jab, right overhand. If I catch you with this overhand.
Oh, but if he catch you though, it's over with.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You going to sleep? Yeah,
you going to sleep.
You going to sleep.
He probably got, outside of Tyson, he probably got the best one hitter quitter. But it ain't enough when you start getting up to that real high level competition. And Fury
might take his one punch over
somebody go hit you back.
Yeah, man. Fury just go ahead, D.
When you start fighting somebody that's gonna hit you back, them punches don't matter.
Yeah, they don't matter.
And Fury was hitting him back.
Oh yeah, but you know what? I thought he had him too. You know that first fight, he had him.
I thought
he got
was
gas,
dead, bro.
Yeah, he got gas.
Swear to God, bro. Me and my wife watching the fight, and I said, "Oh shit, I think he dead." I promised to God, I thought the man was dead, bro.
Oh yeah, he caught him. Hey, that boy rose up like Frankenstein, like
Man,
Man,
boy,
like
that
the
was
Undertaker, man.
that was
Bro,
a Buster
listen,
Douglas
that's crazy.
Tyson fight.
bro,
Yeah.
God
Yep.
personally came from the heaven and said, "Hey, bro, wake up! You ain't done yet, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's the
Yeah.
only way that man woke up. God came down and personally woke him up. God said,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Nah, that
Jesus,
was-
hold on, I'll be right back." I'm telling
So,
you,
so do y'all
That was
think
a-
Fury figure something? I mean, y'all think Tyson Fury figured something out on him in that first fight, which would made the next two pretty easy? Cause the next two fights was easy.
I
Yeah,
feel like
he
he
had-
figured him out the first fight. He had him beat.
That's what,
He just
that's
he
what
just
I'm
got
saying.
crushed.
Do you think he? That's what I'm saying. You think he figured
Yeah,
something
for
out
sure.
that first fight? Cause the
For
second two fights, like they didn't even belong in the same ring.
He
Hey,
didn't
dog.
have no cardio.
Mhm.
Facts. And then he
You
told
get
me he want
past
to
it.
fight him again.
That's what I'm saying. Once you get past a certain round with Fury and Wilder, like Wilder's not really going to be able to compete at that like 7th, 8th round. You know what I
Nah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like once you get past the 6th round,
He a big puncher. That's all.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
but I'm
saying.
gonna tell you, I know y'all disagree, but Usyk he gonna put something on Fury, man. I really truly believe
I
that.
think he gonna box him out.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
think
he
he's
do.
gonna beat him.
I hope he do.
That's
I just
actually
done
a pretty
lost to
tough
Tyson
one.
Fury too many times. I'm tired of losing to him.
Yeah, Fury, he done got a little big headed too, man.
Yeah, for sure. I seen that last fight.
Yeah, you seen he lost.
Yeah, but that might refocus him though. He might like, okay, I
It
was
might.
bullshit. Let me get right.
But I
These
think
guys
Usyk
might
lost.
beat me.
I think Usyk lost his last fight too, though.
He did.
He said dude hit him with a low blow. Nah, bro, that wasn't no low blow.
I seen that. I do remember that. Yeah,
That was a clean body shot.
that was clean. That was clean. Counted him out and everything, but they said it was low. Nah, that was not low.
So, question: y'all think this era of boxing is better than the '80s? Because, in my opinion, I know it's come back. You know, boxing has fell off. To me, it's riding high right now. But y'all think it's as good as the '80s, early '90s?
To me, it's more spread out between the weight classes, but like it's not better, than the 80s. Like the 80s is like that's like peak boxing right there. That's kind of a hard thing to beat.
That's the golden
I
age. You
agree.
look at the top 10, it's all them.
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. Like you can't really beat that. If
Yeah.
like nobody, first of all, anybody in this era is not competing with Mike Tyson. Just our popularity alone. Like
Yeah.
Mike Tyson pretty much brought everybody to boxing.
Man, I think people
like
don't forgot
this-
how
I
good
feel like
Mike
this
Tyson
year-
was.
I feel like this year was the best year for boxing in a long time. We had so
100%.
many mega fights this year.
Yep, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be like that next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
I think boxing making a comeback for sure.
Yeah,
making
since
a
Floyd
comeback.
left. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say since Floyd left, everybody's like, but now everybody's
I-
coming back because of all these people. What's
I
up?
think it's too many fighters. Now this is my take in boxing. Height and reach mean a lot to me.
Right.
If you know how to
So-
use it.
If you know how to use it. So when Tyson Fury just fought Ngannou, he's 6'9", Ngannou 6'4". So you got 5 inches of height. And then he had a 6-inch reach advantage over him. To me, that's a foot that he got an advantage of in the ring. A whole foot.
For sure.
And I believe height and reach is, what I'm saying? That height factor into the reach as far as, okay, you got 11 inches right there. That's 11 inches of reach to me.
You're right, Diesel. But what you got to think though, a real technically sound boxer with speed can get in there. The only way you can win, you got to get up close. You got to take that reach away. You know,
That's
and
true.
if you can get in there, if you know how to box close. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know Floyd Mayweather would beat a lot of them cats, but that's something Floyd Mayweather was great at. He gonna get in there and take everything away from you. You're not gonna be able to use your advantage.
Now, Floyd had reach on a lot of people.
But who was
the ones he didn't, like the ones he didn't, he knew how to go right in there in you, and now you can't hit him. You can't even use it. But either way, if you got the reach, if your opponent got the reach, you got to take that away. You cannot stay out there and let them pick you apart. And
Exactly.
I think that's what Wilder did. He let Fury pick him apart.
But
I was gonna say Ngannou is coached by probably the best person who can teach that, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was known for getting in people's grill and just
Yeah.
uppercutting the heck out of them.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Ngannou probably had the best coach for that. Going up
But
against Fury.
everybody don't move like Tyson moved though.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
True.
Everybody don't move like that. So a lot of these boxers, like I think that Anthony Joshua's problem. You keep your head on that straight line against somebody like Fury and Deontay Wilder, you
They'll
can
knock
put
you
to
out.
sleep.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
He has no head movement, and I think getting with Derrick James, he gonna stay stagnant. He gonna try to stay in the pocket, and Fury gonna throw that jab out there in his face, and he ain't gonna see. He go block it, and when he do like this, he ain't gonna see that right hand because he don't move his head.
Yeah. Ask y'all a question. Where y'all rank Bernard Hopkins?
Hop
In the
was a
top
motherfucker
15.
too.
See, to me, Crawford is a smaller Hopkins.
I can see that.
Top 15. I rank him in the top 15.
But that's high.
That's definitely
Because I
Hop.
don't think.
But now Hop was one of them though.
Oh yeah.
But just remember this: in the 80s and the early 90s, they didn't have junior weight classes.
Right.
You just had lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, and on up. So everybody from 147 to 160 was in the same weight class. It just was a matter on if y'all fought each other.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That you heard me?
It was just a
Crazy.
matter on,
That's crazy.
it was just a matter on if y'all fought each other.
Man, what's my guy?
I definitely didn't know that. You just taught me something.
Yeah, I didn't know
When
anything.
Leonard-
I didn't know that.
When Leonard fought Hagler was at 160. Leonard was fighting at 147.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just met somewhere in the middle at middleweight and
Catchweight.
fought, which was anywhere between 147 to 160.
155, 145, 152.
No,
Somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm
somewhere
just saying
like
it's
that.
somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
But-
just somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
Nah,
what
that
I'm-
makes
I
a
didn't
whole
either.
lot of sense.
I didn't know that. That's
yeah,
news to me.
no, they didn't have junior. They didn't have junior welterweight, junior lightweight.
You'll never see a
and all that.
147
Either-
fight 160 now.
No,
Well,
not
either
listen
you
to.
was lightweight.
No, only way you'll
you
see
was
that it gotta be a
fighting
Floyd
in that-
Mayweather promotional fight. You know, where he's gonna make 70 million in like 5 minutes.
Type shit. You have to fight in the catchweight. Mao fighting in the catch. They fighting in 162. Jose Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, they fighting in 162.
162. So that's right at middle. That's
But you
middleweight.
gotta think, Mile regular 160.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else done moved up out of. Everybody else got out the 160 weight class. Benavidez got out the 160 and went to 168. Boo Boo Andre went to 168.
They fight next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All them got out the weight class chasing Canelo, and
I
Mile
think
like,
Benavidez to beat Canelo.
okay. Why? Because he a what?
He taller.
He a boxer.
Yeah.
He a boxer.
And he a better boxer. I mean, they both
He is
Mexicans, so you know
He
they
a
gonna
boxer.
fight. They gonna
If he
fight.
get if he gonna get in that ring with Canelo, he gonna beat his ass, guaranteed.
I hope that's his next fight. Canelo said when he kind of hinted that he wanted that nigga next. So hopefully, I'll pay to see that one.
If he win.
If we win, Benavidez ain't finna lose. He better not lose.
You don't think Boo Boo can beat him?
He can. Nah, he can. Nah, I ain't gonna. He got a tough one ahead of him. I just like Dave Benavidez a little bit more. That's all. Now he ain't fighting no slouch though. Somebody going to sleep. I don't see this going 12 rounds. Somebody finna get knocked out.
Man, what y'all think about those Klitschko brothers, man? I miss them boys.
I don't know. I don't really know too much about him. All I know is one of them lost to Fury. That's all I really pretty much know.
I tell you this, they held the heavyweight league up for many years. There wasn't nobody else in there but them.
For a long time.
For a
long time.
Yeah, they held it up for a
That's why
long
people start
time.
watching. They were like, yeah, we're gonna go down there and watch the little bitty guys that's doing stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it ain't nothing like that, man. So y'all agree with the pound for pound right now? Y'all agree Terrence Crawford should be at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't kind of. I don't think Canelo should be he number 2. I don't think Canelo should be number 2.
Number 2.
Nah,
they just love Canelo.
I'm on CBS. They got him 3.
Canelo. Who they got number 2? Nayo.
In a way.
I like in a way.
But he's
one of him number 2. Neither. I don't got him number 2 now. I like him though. I don't think he's number 2.
He fighting what, featherweight or something?
Like 125.
Yeah,
featherweight.
122, 125. But look, he been on some Pacquiao shit. I think he don't won championships like from 115 all the way up. Like he been just getting bigger and beating niggas' ass.
But to me, when you saying pound for pound, right? You saying anybody. If you take this person and put them in this weight class, they'll dominate. If you take this person, you put them in this weight class, and they'll dominate.
If they was the same size, that's how I look.
I don't see pound for pound like that.
Only person I can see doing all of that, bro, is Tank Davis.
Now, like Tank.
And
I would agree with that.
That's what pound for pound mean. They saying, okay. They said pound for pound. Pound. You can be in this weight class, pound for pound. You the best fighter. I don't think it mean that, Diesel. I don't think it mean that because I mean you looking at pound for pound on what am I maximizing out of my size and weight compared to my contemporaries in their size and weight. Like the reason why they got Terrence Crawford number 1 is because he's better for his next level of competition. Exactly. Compared to a Fury. Okay, yeah, you may be better there than everybody at your position, but not by a wider margin.
How big is the gap?
Yeah, how big is the gap? So I think they're looking at saying Crawford, for your size, you are the best.
I get that. But I'm just saying me.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying me. I'm not saying like as far as what it means. I'm saying me. Sure. That if you say okay, you move Crawford to middleweight, he'll be the best middleweight. If you move him to light heavyweight, he'll be the best light heavyweight.
Nah,
like
it's a different fight. It's a different fight. It's a different fight at that point.
That's what I'm saying. Because everybody hit different. Now, as far as what the pound for pound means. Yes, I think Terrence Crawford is the number 1 pound for pound fighter. As far as at 147, what my boxing skills and my ability can maximize. Yes, I am that number 1.
Yeah, I look at it like fam. Like I'm the best in my division, you the best in your division, but which one of us got the bigger gap? That's how I look at it.
Yeah, that's how I've always thought it was.
And see that's that's how the 80s boxing was. Like say you didn't have junior welterweight, which was 140, which is lightweight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's lightweight.
I think the heavyweight like that now. I think what's the heavyweight? Heavyweight like what?
200 and up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's 200 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
185.
Cruiser is 200. Heavyweight is everything over cruiser, so it's unlimited. So you can be you can be 300. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
So and like I said earlier, you got when you breaking the weight classes down, you got 130, which is
super featherweight,
junior lightweight. Then you got 135. Or whatever.
135 is lightweight.
Yeah, 135.
But 140 is lightweight, but they consider it junior welterweight.
Well, now they call it
Anybody
super
call him
lightweight
welter?
now. They call it super
That's what I'm
light.
saying. They
Yeah,
call it super lightweight, which is like which back in
right.
which is you know what I'm saying, junior welterweight.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's right. It's about 5 pounds difference, maybe 140 to
All it is.
147.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how you know. And like I say, back in the day, you had that 147, 154, and 160. You know what I'm saying? That 13-pound weight difference. And you go, okay, this is welterweight, this is middleweight. But if you say you're a middleweight, then you can fight anywhere from 147 to 160
yeah.
without nobody having to make a certain weight.
Yeah. And that's crazy.
Yeah. Boxing is definitely evolving, man. So how do y'all compare MMA to boxing? Y'all like MMA? Y'all think it's you think it's more entertaining? I know, I'm saying, do you think it's more entertaining than what boxing is now?
I think so.
I don't. Go ahead.
Hey man, when you get hit with some weightlifting gloves versus your hey, anything can happen, man. I mean, I'm not getting in there. I'm not getting in there with nobody with no weightlifting gloves on.
Nah.
Okay.
But think about it. They can kick your leg. They can kick your face. They can kick your face, and there's nothing gonna you can't do anything about it. That's why MMA is just so different.
Well, traditionally though, I'm a boxing man. I just love boxing. But entertaining wise, man, there's something about them MMA fights when they beat a good fight. Man, it's nothing short of excitement.
What's better, a good boxing match or a good MMA fight?
Boxing. I'm gonna go with boxing every time.
See, I look at it like this. What's the difference between both of them is MMA. When they get the wrestling and grabbing, I cannot watch it. Like I have to turn it. Like that shit'll put me to sleep boring. A boring boxing match, I still can get through it. I hate ground and pound and wrestling, rolling on the ground. I hate that shit.
And see me, I hate a boxer that's ducking and dodging and running all around the fight because I'm looking. When I pay my $100, I want to see a fight. I ain't trying to see nobody run. I'm paying for the entertainment. Now you can do what you want as the fighter because that's your business. But as a consumer, as I'm consuming the sport, I want to see the fighting. Or what's the point? You know, so I get it. You know, I'm
a Floyd fan. So to me, the defensive guys is just as exciting, bro. I enjoy seeing you throw 400 punches and only land 15. That's exciting to me.
I like punches to be landed. Nah.
Hey, if you out here missing it, hey man, I like the sweet signs, man.
I like the head movement. It makes you like a little bit.
You a video of them boys in the 80s, man. I know you probably don't went back and watched a lot of that, but it's just a different type of fighting. I know that's why I said you probably watched it. It was just different kind of fighting back then, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you go back and watch MMA when it first came out, when they didn't have no weight classes.
Oh yeah,
no weight class, no gloves. They had no gloves. That shit was burning good at first.
You could.
Yeah.
They got that ticket. They got that ticket now. With the WWE came and bought them, man, they cashed out. WWE bought them. Well, either way, somebody cashed out.
Yeah, I think the people that own the people that own MMA bought WWE because Vince just sold it.
No, because the people that own the WWF, they dropped Dana White's position down. I think he got dropped to like president or CEO or something. You know, not an ownership role. So, but I know he had other investors.
Yeah, he still running the UFC though.
Yeah, he's still running from that's what I'm saying, from a CEO perspective. You know, operations and stuff like that. Nah, he's not the owner no more for sure. But man,
a couple billions and still work for him. I'm cool with that.
Come on, man. Still gonna pay you 100. Yeah. Still gonna make $50 million a year, probably just working.
Just setting the fights up, because y'all can't do this without me. Look, y'all can have it. I'll set the shit up. You feel me?
Speaking of that, man, who the greatest promoter of all time? Y'all going with Don King?
Yeah,
Don King.
Gotta be Don King.
Yeah, I mean,
bro,
that's
every fight was the biggest fight in the world. He made every fight seem like the biggest fight ever. You don't have that skill set. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Floyd.
It's okay.
Floyd
He's
ain't even
okay.
done king
Now-
level.
He a promoter,
yeah,
though.
now.
I mean, when Floyd would fight, he brought everybody out too.
Yeah, but Floyd,
And look
that
at
was
hey, you know, Floyd gates and purses and pay-per-views, they let you know what he was doing. Everybody popped out for Floyd.
that's not fair because that's no different than any other sport. Boxers, football players, basketball players, everybody getting paid more. It's more out there. It's more ways to make money. Like you said, when these cats were fighting back in the day, it wasn't even pay-per-views. You just watched it on HBO.
For sure.
You know,
For sure.
Or ABC on Saturday.
yeah. Or sometimes ESPN, you know, so you can't compare the purse, you know, because it just wasn't available. You know,
Floyd the reason why everybody stopped fighting each other.
I agree with that. Everybody want to be undefeated now. I agree.
He the main reason for that when they broke down the okay, if you sign with PBC, then you can't fight nobody over over here.
Hey, Dre, it's something to be said about being undefeated in championship situations, ain't it?
I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean?
Yeah, I know you do. It's something to be said about the boys that don't lose.
What's that reference to?
It's something to be said about the boys that don't lose, man. We love them.
Who was that?
What's that reference to?
You're a LeBron fan.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know.
I have to bring him back in sometimes, Diesel. I have to bring him back in sometimes because he's super smart, but he got that one flaw. I converted him to Tom Brady the other day, though. So
I converted back. I want my homie.
He getting there.
I want my homie now, bro. I converted back. I'm never picking
better
Brady
than who?
Mahomes eventually
He said
gonna pass
LeBron to
Brady.
go over Tom Brady.
He said LeBron's the greatest over Jordan. You know that
Yeah,
that
Bron
crazy
to go
stuff.
for sure. Bron to go for sure.
He got that fatal flaw, man. He don't even see it. I hate that for little bro, man, because he's super intelligent in sports.
Say what you want to say, man. But hey, give me LeBron James, man. LeBron James. LeBron James.
Nephew don't even own no LeBron James shoes.
What is that, man? Why do all y'all old school people say that?
That ain't make sense.
Why do y'all
What's
say
that
that?
to do with anything?
Listen, I don't wear Jordans because I like Jordan. I wear Jordans because they look good. It's not because I think Jordan the GOAT. Bron's shoes don't look as good as Jordan. If they did, I would rock Bron's. It has nothing to do with who's the better basketball player.
But it's a
doper.
It's a microcosm to show you it's always a first place and a second place.
But the shoes ain't got nothing to do with basketball.
No, I'm just saying it's the whole thing. It's always a first and a second. And Mike gonna probably end up first and everything.
I agree with you. It's always a first and a second. That's why it's Bron, then it's Mike.
Yeah.
What you going by? What you going by?
Everything.
Hold
on. I'm gonna do you how fam do me because I watched them play. That's why. Because I watched them play.
Okay.
Hey, Diesel, it really go back to when he came back on Golden State. That's the point in time where things switched.
Because I had Mike to go my whole life, and then I said after that I'm like, yeah, Bron to go.
Because
it's still
you got to change. There was two different teams that Golden State played. That first one, Kyrie got hurt and Kevin Love got hurt.
For sure.
That second one, both of them was healthy.
And Kyrie,
I don't think LeBron was the reason why they won that series. I think Kyrie was the reason.
Kyrie,
he averaged 15 points in the first quarter of that series.
What Bron averaged?
He didn't average 15. He didn't average 15.
He said in the first quarter.
Okay, first quarter, that's cute. We talking about the series. Bron averaged more everything.
Exactly.
100%. Bron is
him
better
and
than
Kyrie
Kyrie.
averaged right around the same amount of points. I think Kyrie should have got MVP of that.
I wouldn't have gave him.
That's cool, but he didn't.
Lying to yourself.
He did.
You're lying to yourself.
I wouldn't have gave him MVP, but he the reason
nobody
would have.
Nobody.
But he the reason they won the series, though.
He is the reason why they won the series.
I mean, you need some help in some way.
Yeah, everybody
needs
some help.
Dre, he's literally and figuratively the reason. He's literally because he actually hit the last shot in the fourth quarter in Game 7, and figuratively, without Kyrie, LeBron don't have nobody else that's gonna be able to go up against that. So Kyrie putting 41 up one game, 30 here, high 20s there, outplaying Steph and Clay.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron was gonna do LeBron things because that's LeBron James. Kyrie was the difference, is what I'm saying. He's one of the best players on the team. That's a given, Dre. We know LeBron better than Kyrie.
All right, Pip the reason then, because without Pip, Michael Jordan wasn't gonna do none of that. He needed somebody else to win, right?
100%.
So Pip was the reason that Mike wasn't.
Pip didn't perform like Kyrie performed in the finals, though. I'm sorry.
He
didn't outplay Bron, just like Pip didn't outplay Mike.
No, I'm saying Pippen wasn't even close to the production that Kyrie was when he played with LeBron, is what I'm saying. They both needed somebody.
I'm saying they needed help. So then they didn't need help.
Mike don't need help, man. I told you that once before already, bro.
Look,
we already
everybody
talked
need
about
help.
this. No,
Everybody need help. Don't do that.
I'm gonna tell you all the stats though. I'm gonna tell you all the stats. Kyrie Irving averaged 27 points, which is good. 3.9 rebounds and 3.9 assists. Y'all want to look at LeBron's? Look, LeBron averaged, 29.7 points, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists per game.
You notice how he emphasized LeBron extra 2 points like it was an extra 10.
No, but look at his assists and rebounds.
I heard it.
Kyrie averaged 27, but LeBron 29. I mean, you ain't got to sell it.
Look at his rebounds and assists.
How old is he?
Rebounds and assists.
How old is he?
Man, don't use that age stuff, man.
About 19 to 20.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
miss me with that, man. Don't use that. You need a better one.
And plus,
you need a better argument.
And plus, Chicago wasn't playing anybody in the finals. I don't care.
He never saw Jordan play a basketball game a day in his life.
Tell me. Ask me anything.
You never
the
saw
internet
Jordan
don't
play
exist.
Ask
Do
me
the
anything.
internet exist?
Hey man, he
Ask
never saw
anything.
Jordan play a game.
No.
Do the internet exist?
Ask me anything.
Do
Bro,
the internet exist?
Okay. You just said something a while ago, Dre. You said the reason is because you
There are
watch
NJ
LeBron.
games.
You gotta admit,
over the
watching
internet.
people in real time is different than going back and watching highlights and replays.
Agree. But listen, I agree.
Not really.
But you can't say I didn't watch it because they got whole games. I could just go
Hey,
watch
they
the
have
whole
whole games on the internet.
I didn't say that.
the whole game.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
just
agree.
saying.
Look, watching in real time is better than going back. I 100% because when you live
the
through the
feeling.
moment, you know
Yeah.
the feeling of it. Because we don't
Right.
know how it felt. We just know what we see. Y'all understand what the world was doing when Mike. You feel me? So I get that. You feel me?
Right. And it's just like the build up with LeBron. You know, y'all been watching LeBron. I watched Mike from when he first came to the league and how dumb he was all the way up until he won championship. So I seen the journey up close and personal.
Oh my God.
He was not what?
He was not that dominant for like the first 9 years of his career. Or I'm sorry,
my God,
bad.
bro.
The first 7 years of his career.
Do you realize he had 3 MVPs that led the league in scoring 4 times? That's not dominant.
So
That's not
he
dominant.
lost in the first and second round.
So now it's okay. So what about LeBron? He didn't even make the playoffs his first couple years.
But LeBron made 10 straight finals.
And won
LeBron
4.
made
Mike went
10
to
straight
6 and
finals.
won 6. So you rather
We already did this. When did Mike make his playoffs the first time?
So you would rather be 4 and 10, 6 and 0.
But played the best teams in the era.
When did Mike make his playoffs? When did Mike make the playoffs the first time? What year?
But played Stephen
Third
Curry,
year.
Klay Thompson,
Third-
Kevin
oh, third
Durant,
year?
and Draymond Green.
Yeah, maybe
That's
88.
What Bron do in his third year?
Bro, you can't.
He's
I
about
don't even
making
know
the
anybody.
playoffs.
I
Bron
don't even know
said-
anybody that played with Jordan.
Get on
The
my back.
Cavs were in the finals in LeBron's 4th year.
Get on my back. I'm gonna take y'all to the finals while Mike was getting knocked out in the first round. Miss me with that early
He-
success shit. We already
went-
did this.
He went all
He
the way
went
to
to
the
the
finals to
finals.
lose. He's
Mike
a
didn't
second,
even go.
dude. He's a second.
Mike couldn't
second
even
place
make it
person,
without
bro.
Pip.
He
Yo,
didn't
you
he just
low
lose.
key.
He got swept.
Dre, you do know.
Mike can't
Dre,
make it.
Dre, you do know if you drown 100 feet from shore or 200 feet, you still drown, bro. At the end of the day, he was sitting back there with Mike. It don't matter.
If we both 500 feet out and we having a race to the shore, you drown at 200 and I drown at 100, I won. We both drown, I
No,
won.
we both lost, Dre.
No, I won because I made it farther. We was racing to shore.
didn't
I
make
got
it.
closer.
Dre, the only way you can win is
I
if you
got
make
closer.
it.
I won.
The only way you can win is if you cross the finish line, bro. I'm sorry.
I got closer. I
So
won.
you that kind of cat that give Buffalo Bills credit for going to 4 straight Super Bowls and lose, right? You that
Win
participation trophy person.
They didn't win none.
Man,
Listen,
come on.
listen. We're comparing. If we comparing MJ at the beginning and Bron at the beginning, don't try to
There's no
knock.
comparison.
Don't
It's no
try to
comparison.
listen. Don't try to knock Bron because he didn't make the playoffs his first 2 years, and Mike missed the playoffs his first couple years too. When Mike started going to the playoffs, he was losing. When Bron started going, he was going to the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
So you telling me lose not making the playoffs 2 years, your first 2 years is better than making the playoffs your first 2 years.
When did they both not make? When did Mike make his first run? Year 3, right?
Yeah, playoff run. Yeah. But
When
what
did
about
Bron make his first playoff run?
why do you skip year 1 and 2 though? Why do you conveniently skip 1 and 2?
They both missed.
Oh, okay. So now when they both miss, it's the same thing, right?
No, I'm
like I was trying to explain to you.
No, you
same thing.
knocking Bron because he missed. I'm telling you, Mike missed too. And when they both started going, Bron went farther. I don't bring up Mike missing.
And when they first start winning, Mike won more, right? So I give you that point if you give me mine, right?
Mike, okay, but listen.
Right? I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, when Mike first got to the finals, he won in year 7. Why
and
he
never
couldn't
lost
go
in the finals
Why he
again.
couldn't go before then?
You know why? That's easy because he was going up against some dynasties. Have you ever heard of?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's okay to lose to dynasties.
100%.
Bet. Cool. Appreciate you.
I'm not mad at LeBron for losing. I'm not mad at LeBron for losing to the Spurs or any of them teams because he should have lost to them, just like Mike should have. I'm basing it on, like we said before, when you finally start winning and now it's your time, what do you do then? And I'm saying it's too many people that ate off LeBron's watch. When Mike took over the league, nobody ate. That's the difference. Yeah, they both, Dre, you are very intelligent, Channing, you too. Nobody expects the great players to come out in their first 3 years and win a finals. Nobody expects that. But once you hit your stride, like LeBron had to wait his time. He had to let it cycle because there were some great players already in the league. But then he finally got there. Same with Mike. Mike had to, you got Bertram over there. You got Dr. J them in the East when he got in there. You got the Detroit Pistons. It was some hard down good squads. And
even Cleveland was good then.
Yeah, Cleveland with Brad Doran and Mark Price and all them boys.
Miami Heat was good. Charlotte Hornets was good.
When Mike lose to better teams, it's all right. When Bron lose to better teams, he trash.
You're talking about Mark Price.
The Bron lose too.
What do you say?
Dynasties.
The Spurs.
It's okay to lose to dynasties.
With Greg Popovich, Tim
Duncan. Okay, that first year they beat LeBron. Were they a dynasty then? Were they a dynasty the first win?
Yes.
Talking about when they swept them in the finals?
They
when
had
they
won 2
supposed
championships before that.
When they supposed to lose?
No, they didn't sweep them. I'm talking about when he played Golden State. I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Spurs.
No, I wasn't talking about the Spurs. I'm saying Golden State. Were they a dynasty when he first lost to them?
Talking about 70. Talking about when KD was there?
No, the first year when they played, when Kyrie them got hurt. Were they a dynasty?
No.
So when Dallas. Okay,
his team was hurt.
Okay, but he still lost to him. Then when Dallas,
go ahead.
Then when Dallas beat him, was Dallas a dynasty?
No.
That's what I'm saying. He's losing to non-dynasty. Don't give me this. Oh, because Golden State beat him 3 out of 4 in San Antonio. He went 4 other times.
If you lose those second and third best player, you're gonna lose.
The Spurs won the dynasty the first time either, though.
I don't even.
When Bron first lost, did he have his whole team?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Did Mike ever go to the finals without his whole team?
The injuries part of the game. Injuries part of the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Now it's a part of the game.
Just a better team.
At first, it's okay to lose to dynasties, but now it's not okay to lose to dynasties.
Right, you got selective hearing, bro. Nobody's saying that.
So you telling me Toronto would have beat Golden State if KD and Clay wouldn't have got hurt?
No.
Okay, then.
We all know that. When nobody gonna beat Golden State, we all know that.
Injuries part of the game.
That Golden State team would have beat Mike. Mike wasn't beating them in the finals.
Man, you out your mind, man.
Yes, he would.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he would. Yes,
Man.
he would.
Mike had 2 scores. They couldn't score like that. Who else was gonna
I
score?
know, but they had several defenders that would have shut. Bro, Bron
That
had
was
already
Kevin
shut.
Durant.
Dude,
Nobody,
listen.
Yeah.
nobody in NBA history stopping KD.
Pippen
Oh
or
my
Ryan.
God.
Now one person.
Pippen
But you
or
think
Ryan.
somebody gonna stop Mike?
No, I'm not saying
What's
that.
the point?
Nobody gonna stop Mike. Okay, Mike gonna get
You have
his.
one
Bron
Mike
gonna-
versus
Bro,
Steph gonna get his.
Klay Thompson,
KD gonna get his.
KD,
Clay gonna get
Drake.
his.
Dre, do you realize this? The Houston Rockets, with just one superstar, almost beat them. And then not only that, if Kawhi Leonard don't come down on old boy's foot, they might have beat Golden State. Golden State was not this unstoppable force like everybody trying to say.
Nobody
were
was
not.
gonna beat them.
No, they were
Nobody
not.
was gonna beat them. Once KD
No.
went over there, it was unstoppable.
You're saying that because you knew LeBron couldn't beat him, so you want to equate that to everybody. I'm sorry,
That's
72 and
that
10.
selective
with
hearing
a-
you talking about. That's that
Bro.
selective hearing. I said nobody.
Would you
Nobody was
rather-
gonna beat them. Michael Jordan wasn't gonna beat that team.
In
Nobody.
your heart, you don't feel. Well, you might believe that. Y'all.
Nobody's beating that.
Yeah.
I done heard some other ridiculous stuff you say, so I ain't gonna cap that out, little bro. You might believe.
Nobody was beating that team, bro.
Nobody's
you better go-
beating Steph.
You better go
Klay
watch.
Thompson,
You
and
better go
KD.
watch some '80s basketball, man.
They ain't watched enough of it.
They didn't even.
better go
They
watch
didn't
it.
even. They didn't even
Before the
really
NBA
play help
Dude,
defense
what?
back then.
They,
They
no,
didn't
nobody,
play
nobody was beating
defense.
that team.
They didn't play
Hey,
help
man.
defense. They
Hey,
did not
man,
play
LeBron-
help defense.
You know what you had to do in the 80s? You know what you can do in the 80s? You can't do now. Put your hand
Watch
on somebody on defense and guide them wherever you want them to go.
People,
They
choke
couldn't play
people.
help defense.
In a
Nowadays, the
five,
whole game is based on one person
Shannon,
creating
Shannon,
such a
imagine-
disadvantage.
Shannon, imagine you playing
That other
basketball
people
and
are
somebody can put. Imagine you playing basketball and somebody
KD
can put
is
their hand
still
on your back.
scoring. KD is
No,
still
I'm
scoring
saying,
on that.
imagine, bro. Jason Tatum them showed 2 years ago that there's a way
triple
to stop
teamed him.
KD. Okay, so what do you think gonna happen then?
They gonna
Mike,
triple
though.
team and the Bulls gonna triple team KD.
They don't
and
have to. They don't have to because Scotty can get with him.
No, the fuck he can't.
What?
Okay, so now, so one
You
minute
already
bragging
know
on
he
Scotty.
can't.
One minute
Nobody
you
in
bragging on
NBA
Scotty.
history stopping KD.
One minute you bragging on Scotty. 1 minute you bragging on Scotty. Now you not. And then you know, like I know, bro. KD.
I'm
My-
Arkansas native. I love Scotty. He ain't fucking
K-
with
K-
Kevin Durant.
KD
Kevin
one of my
Durant.
favorite players. KD don't even have the killer mentality to say ain't nobody
Whoa.
stopping him because he don't even play
Right.
like
Wait,
that.
wait,
Right.
wait,
Bro,
Right.
wait.
Bro,
Just hear
KD
me out.
don't
Just hear me out. Just hear me out. You stop KD. Where's the ball going to? Steph, you stop Steph. Oh, wait. If MJ's guarding Steph and Scotty's
No,
guarding
MJ
KD, the ball's
Ron
going to
Harper
Klay
go-
Thompson and
Ron
Klay
Harper-
Thompson.
Bro, you
11.
don't know who Ron Harper is, do you? You don't know who Ron
Ron Harper
Harper
gonna
is.
guard Steph.
Ron Harper's not stopping. Oh, my God.
Ron Harper gonna
This is
guard
crazy.
Steph.
See,
And
cuz
Jordan
that's
gonna guard
see,
Klay.
cuz this is what I'm talking about. You just
Jordan
watching
gonna guard
highlights.
Klay?
See,
I'm
this is a
watching
high.
whole games. Their whole
No,
games
no,
on YouTube.
no. What I'm saying is, you didn't know. You don't know what Harper. You're not watching whole
He's a
season.
great defensive player. He
Bro,
was
I
was
know.
first team all defense. I know
So-
what he was doing. He's not stopping all three of them. The Bulls are not stopping KD, Klay
Bro.
Thompson, and Steph Curry. I don't care
Michael
who-
Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Ron Harper. What are you talking about? Oh, and Dennis Rodman. I forgot, Rick. I appreciate that. We ain't
That's
even
what
talking
I'm
about
saying.
Dennis
Yeah, that's what I
Rodman.
said. That's what I said. Dennis Rodman. You go.
Man,
Forgot about
You
Dennis
got-
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman and Draymond the same player.
Steph Curry's gonna do this.
Boy,
Oh,
Draymond wish he was a
Draymond.
defender.
All day.
Draymond ain't nowhere near.
Yeah, Pippen will guard
Steph Curry.
Draymond.
Pippen
Steph
gonna
Curry's
guard
do this all day.
I'm saying.
Durant.
I'm
You
saying.
better go get KD and get ready and put his motherfucking shoes in his bib on because he's barbecue chicken tonight.
Bro,
Him and Rodman.
you know, like I know, it's two. Bro, Dre, it's two KD fans.
When you hear me,
It's two KD fans. You know, like I know, dude ain't got that dog in him. He just a finesse player.
Hey, man.
KD is shooting
Rodman-
right over Scottie Pippen.
Sorry.
KD is
See,
shooting
that's
right
great.
over Scottie Pippen every single time.
right
Oh,
over.
yeah.
him.
Hey,
Right over
Wait.
him.
Y'all
7 feet.
delusional.
7
Y'all
foot,
delusional.
1 foot tall.
They gonna play.
KD is,
They gonna play. Switcheroo with it.
and nobody's stopping KD.
Nobody's
Steph
stopping
Curry's
KD.
running all over the place. MJ's getting tired. Steph Curry just gonna pop the three.
Now Mike gonna say, "Hold on, Pip, go get
Boy,
it."
y'all-
Like he always did. He gonna say, "Hey, Pip,
He
go
out of
get it
breath.
for me," like he
That's
always
right.
did.
So let me
MJ
ask y'all
got it right.
something. So let me ask y'all something then. Out of that team, who is going to stop Jordan from getting 60 every game?
You don't stop
Nobody.
Jordan. You don't stop
Please
Jordan.
don't tell me Klay
You live
Thompson.
with that. You live with that.
Okay, so what are you talking about then? That's the same with KD. KD a great
Michael
player.
Jordan's not stopping the
points.
whole.
That don't mean nothing.
Michael
Steph,
Jordan
though.
isn't
You got
outscoring
Steph.
the
You got
whole
Steph to
Bro.
worry about.
Bro,
Michael Jordan
you
isn't
said it
scoring
just like I have.
108 points.
Cleveland had figured out Golden State. If Kyrie wouldn't have got hurt, it's a great chance that Cleveland don't never lose to him.
Michael Jordan's
It's a
not
great
scoring
chance.
100 points. Michael
You-
Jordan's
you-
not
you-
scoring 100 points.
Do you disagree with that?
The Warriors will score 120
Say that
points.
again.
Well-
Hold on. Say that again.
That first year Cleveland played Golden State. If Kyrie and Kevin Love do not get hurt, who do you think wins that series?
The
Of
Cavs.
course, Cavs.
Cleveland.
So why are we acting like this is such a big dynasty? They beat them the second year. They would have beat them the first year. They had to run and go get KD. Come on, man, but you're trying to make it like it's this crazy
We talking
dynasty.
about them with KD. We not talking about them without KD. We talking
But you
about them
said-
with Kevin.
But you're saying
When you
dynasty. So
first
if you're
said it,
saying
we all
dynasty,
agreed. We all agreed. He
I'm
should
including
have
everything.
won that game. He should have won that game. Or that
Bulls.
series, my bad. That's all
I'm not.
I'm saying.
I'm
I'm
not.
saying once they got KD, they're virtually unbeatable.
I'm not taking Golden State over the Bulls.
ain't no way. Not to say no. Ain't
In
no
no
way.
decade. In no decade.
They don't got enough
Nah.
firepower. They don't got
Ain't
enough
no way.
firepower. Don't got enough
Nah,
firepower.
it ain't enough dogs on Golden State. It ain't enough bark. I'm sorry. Steph, man, we already seen Steph shrinks in the finals. Every finals until this last one he was in. Every other finals, he's a no-show.
I wouldn't say a no-show. I would
Superstar
not MVP
status.
level. I wouldn't
Okay,
say.
well, whatever. Well, okay, cool. I'll
But
take
the
that.
last, but look, the
But
last
bro,
one, the last two, he was good though.
good. Okay, you look at the
He's-
words you using. Nothing elite.
The last two, he was elite.
I think
Okay,
he was
switch it
elite.
up
KD
then.
was just
I
more
got you.
Last
elite.
three.
KD was
The
just
last
more
three.
elite. I mean, it's Kevin Durant.
The first one that he played in and won, I think he should have won the MVP in that one. The only reason
He
why
should have.
Iguodala won the MVP was because how
He locked
good
up
of
LeBron.
defense he played on LeBron.
He
He
locked
just
up
locked
the
him up.
Yeah.
He just played great defense on him when he
He didn't
needed
even
to.
play.
He
good.
made him play
He
hard.
made him work. He
See
made
what
him work.
what people try to do is look at the stats and say, "Oh, but he still averaged this and that." But look at what he was averaging before they made the switch and put Iguodala. Before that, he was killing them.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
I
sorry.
don't. He's still
He's
dropping
still
30
killed.
points.
Because
on
it ain't about how you feel. It's like you can actually look at the numbers before they made that switch.
Iguodala played him hard.
Hold up.
LeBron dogged him out. I mean, LeBron was dogging him out.
Yeah, go to Stat Muse.
Go yeah. I'm
People
going to
fail to
stop you right
realize.
now.
People fail to realize before Iguodala got to Golden State, he was averaging 23 to 25 points a game.
It's Philly, right?
And
When
yeah.
yeah.
After AI left, it was his team.
Yeah, it ain't like he was a scrub when he got to Golden State. When he got to go, I was listening to him on a podcast the other day. He said when
LeBron
he got to
dropped 40
go,
points and 32 points in games 5 and 6. 40 points and 32 points.
it's how much he had to work to get them points.
And he's scoring 40 points and 32 points.
How many points he hit in the first couple of games when they were up 2-1?
30.
44 and
30.
Now
39.
look
what
at
was
the
Kyrie,
look at the
what was Kyrie
percentage.
first game? What was Kyrie's first two games?
Kyrie got hurt after game 2. Well, in game 2.
I'm talking about the one they won. When they came back.
That's what I'm saying. Once Kyrie goes out, of course the percentages are going to go down because there's no threat. Like there's no other threat. You know, LeBron's the only option.
LeBron put that team together. Remember, he put that team together.
But they got injured. You can't blame that on LeBron.
He put that team together. I'm talking about everybody else that was. I'm talking
What
about
does that
everybody else.
mean, though?
I'm
What does
talking
that
about
mean?
everybody
He
else.
put Kyrie and K Love together. He didn't put the whole team together.
Oh, he went
The rest
and
of the
got Iman Shumpert and
They had Iman
J.R.
Shumpert.
Smith and all them too.
The GM
Alright.
don't have a job. The GMs don't work there.
That's what I'm saying. Like people want to
Not when you got LeBron James on your team.
But
Hold on. When Kobe said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out of here," and y'all don't give me some better players, did he put his team together, or did the GM do it?
That's what I'm saying.
No, because this is the difference.
Nobody. What are we talking about, Kobe? Who said something about Kobe?
When Kobe asked for that,
What I'm saying is when players,
vetoed
when
it.
LeBron
They
get
vetoed
players, he built the team. When other players get players, the GM built the team.
Kobe
So
didn't
you
get
put words in
nobody.
people's mouth? Ask us.
Who did Kobe get?
I guess he talking about Paul Gasol. That's what he's talking about.
Kobe
The whole
actually wanted to
team.
go
He
to
got the whole
CP3.
team. Then Bron put his
Kobe
team
actually
together.
wanted-
Kobe put
wanted
his
to go
team
to,
together. Kobe
Kobe
said,
wanted
fuck
to go
that
to
shit, I'm
Hornets.
out of here. They said, look, give me him, give me him, give me him.
You know who
But
did
do
put their
you-
team together? Michael Jordan. He did.
Do you remember?
I agree with that. He ain't had a pull, though. He ain't had that type of power.
Listen,
He was just winning titles every year. You right?
The owner
Cause he
hated
didn't care. See, back in the Mike didn't care. Just give me somebody to go out there with.
the owner
Kobe
hated
tried
him.
He definitely
Kobe
cared
tried
because
to
when,
trade
'cause when
Paul
Pip didn't
Gasol.
come back, he was bitching.
The
Because when
owner
Pip
hated
didn't come
him.
back, he was bitching. He definitely cared.
Yes.
He made the point to say, professionally, why would you wait to this point to do this if you're a part of the team? That ain't bitching.
You know I need you. Why you gonna sit out on me, bro? Now I gotta depend on fucking Dennis Rodman.
So
That's
you
what
compare.
I heard. That's
Bro,
what
that
I
was-
heard. My ears might be tripping. That's what I heard.
Yeah, your ears tripping. They definitely tripping.
That's what I heard. He said,
Yeah,
bro, I need you. You gonna sit out on me. You wild. That's what he said. I
You
can read
don't
between
think-
the lines.
but don't act like Paul Gasol wasn't tradable because Kobe tried to get rid of him.
For
He tried to
CP3.
get rid of him. For
But he
CP3
couldn't.
and the league vetoed it.
Okay, yeah,
Exactly.
And then the next week they sent him to the Clippers.
for sure. Yeah.
The next week.
Was Kobe trying to get CP3?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
he
Kobe was
was.
trying to build a super team?
Yeah.
The
That's what I'm saying.
nerve of Kobe Bryant. I
No,
can't believe
he
he
was-
tried to build a super team. Because y'all
But-
told me
but-
Kobe cut like Mike.
But here's
Man,
the
look,
thing.
bro. Diesel,
Here's
hold
the
on,
thing.
Diesel. Diesel, hold on 1 second, man. Hold on, Diesel. Look, Dre. If LeBron did it one time, okay, you got a point. If he did it 2 times, like, okay, I got you. He keep doing it, bro. It's
He did it
habitual.
every year.
You give me one instance with Kobe. LeBron, every
They
time
did.
every time LeBron come off with a losing season, he getting rid of the whole team or going to another team. Every time. You're talking about one instance where Kobe has toughed it out for a while, and now he's like, okay, I
Yeah,
need
he
some
did.
help.
LeBron
LeBron
did
just
out for 7 years.
Yes, LeBron was with Miami. They went to 4 straight championships and he left. He went to Cleveland. They went to 4 and he left. Like, you ain't leaving bad team, you leaving championship caliber team. He really probably about ready to leave the Lakers. Cause
When
when
you
it
a
ain't
boss, you
going
do
his
what
way.
you want to do.
Okay, well, move the goalpost. Move the
When you a
goalpost.
boss, you do what you want to do.
Now you talk now
He
with the
wanna stay
boss
there.
stuff. Okay, I
He didn't
got
want
you.
to stay there. Now in
Nephew.
Cleveland, he didn't get the help. When he went to Miami, he had everything he needed. I don't know why I know why he wanted to win the championship for the crib. That's why he went back to Cleveland. Then when he went back to
sound
Cleveland,
good.
like,
It
I'm not
sound
going to be
good.
winning here. I'm going to fucking LA.
That ain't why he went back. Cause of
My
Kyrie.
son and my wife want to go to LA. We going to LA
Bro,
with this shit.
It sound
Look, man,
good.
once LeBron realized how much stroke he had, it was like, oh, either they gonna do what I'm gonna say do, or they know I get up out of there.
Yeah. Man,
The first 4 years he didn't have that stroke.
I mean,
Or
you
the
got to
first
earn it.
6 years. The first
You gotta
6
earn
years
it.
he didn't have that stroke. So he said, well, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna be in Miami.
I know he said something to everybody.
No, yeah,
He had the whole world though. He was going to Miami.
He said something to him afterwards.
Hey, Diesel,
When he
Diesel, let
announced-
let him have one more bad game. He's shipping everybody off for Zach LaVine. I
Hey,
promise
I'm
you.
saying ship them motherfuckers out now. You hear me? Next time
Everybody.
AD drop 30, next time AD drop 30, as soon as it say 0-0-0-0, trade him.
But Diesel, you hear this though? Microwave generation, bro. If it ain't cooked real fast, I gotta go.
Oh, AD just came 1 year? AD just 1 year.
Bro, AD the only reason he got his 4th championship, bro.
AD is the only reason why.
AD been
For AD
bullshitting.
there.
AD been bullshitting the last 2
LeBron
years.
James have
Somebody
too.
else.
LeBron have too. He been playing 50, 60 games too. He been missing just like AD.
Bro,
Hey,
be
man, you
hurt.
gotta
AD
think.
be
You gotta look at it
bullshitting.
like this, man. AD been hurt every year since his career started in the NBA. To me, that was a bad pickup from the
It
jump.
wasn't no bad pickup because he got a title out of it. Man, whenever
Bro,
you get
you
a
got-
title out of it, it can't be bad.
AD
He
stock
got
was way
he
higher
got a
then
title
than
during
it
the
is now.
COVID year. He got a title during the COVID year.
That still
The
count.
Bubblicious title.
That still count.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that counts.
It definitely counts.
Hey man, the fans really changed the trajectory of the game. When you just in there and they just making crowd noise with the sound system, it don't have no effect on the game. When you really got fans out there cheering and booing, maybe the superstars can handle it, but you got to think about all them other role players that's not getting the effects of hearing somebody boo. All the shit that's being talked to them.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I agree with that, but the bubble was still it wasn't easy. That was some hard shit they had to go through.
And you gotta look who
I don't
all
think it
came out
was
of the
easy.
bubble.
It's just like practicing in the gym by yourself. It's just like going to
But look-
practice every day, but you just playing against other teams. Bro, they played Miami, bro. They was an 8 seed.
Yeah, we
we from
But
Arkansas. We're a
Miami's-
bunch of
but Miami was
boys
still
that
in the
like talking
finals.
sports.
This past year, Miami was in the finals this past year.
I'm saying that was
That's
an
what
8
I'm saying.
seed.
Like, look
That
at
was
all
an
the
8 seed.
teams. Look at all the teams that were in the conference finals, and they're all in the conference finals this year. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't call the bubble a bad year. Like, it's all still real.
I didn't say it was I'm not saying it was a bad year. I'm saying he won a championship that year when the whole league was affected. Half of the people didn't even want to play.
What they got to do with him?
It's an asterisk, just like the year when Tim Duncan them won it. It's an asterisk. I'm sorry.
In
Nobody-
99,
just
in
is.
99 when they beat the
I don't
Knicks.
know.
Nobody ever says that.
Oh, people say it all the time.
Nobody
Did
ever.
LeBron
It
do
was a
something
lockout
to
year.
y'all? Like,
You,
They only
if you,
played
LeBron must have
56
did something to
games
y'all,
that year.
bro. Y'all
They
always
only
got
played,
something against
52
LeBron.
games that year?
bro,
Who cares?
LeBron is 79 years old. He benefited from being out for 3-4 months. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody that was in the bubble did.
Them young boys don't need that time off like LeBron and AD.
But did
I'm
they
sorry.
benefit? Did they benefit?
They
It's not
still
a benefit
benefited.
for them.
Everybody's
did
still
benefit.
fresh.
Bro, it's not the
Everybody got a
same.
3-month break. That's beneficial
Bro,
for everybody.
it's not for the same as LeBron because if all things are equal,
I'm
LeBron
not
is going.
saying it is. I'm not saying
Bro,
it is. I'm saying
I'm
everybody
saying-
benefited.
LeBron is going to always be better if all things are equal than these other players. Always, you know. So I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, everybody got the rest, but you will admit though, rest for an older person is better than
Yeah.
rest for. Yeah, so I'm saying, bro, look, I don't care that he did it for real. I just be joking about it. Whatever, it don't matter to me because it's still a ring. I ain't gonna take it from him. He's 4-6. You know, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, 4-6, just to me, regardless of all that, it's just not as impressive as a 6-5. I mean, a 6-0 or a 5-2. I'm sorry.
It's not.
And then on top of that, when you put all your teams together, so you got what you wanted. I've seen this dude put whole teams. Well, not him, but with his influence, he's very powerful. And then he'll put all these teams together, make them drain all their draft picks, and then when it don't go his way, he drop them, leave them dead, and go to the Knicks. I mean, that's what he do.
Go ahead.
He's definitely the reason why Andrew Wiggins got traded.
Yeah, for sure. But he got a championship out of it.
He didn't need
Yeah,
one.
but he just got one.
Yeah, but
All
he
I'm
went
saying-
4 times. I mean,
Go ahead, fam. Let fam go.
All I'm saying is look at who MJ played in the finals.
bro, you don't know nothing about 80s and 90s basketball. That's why you keep saying that. I'm telling you, when you telling me Karl Malone and John Stockton and Dre, you already done been a big John Stockton fan, so you know what John Stockton was. That's what I'm saying. And Karl Malone is the second leading scorer in the league, bro. What are you
Because of
talking
John
about?
Stockton.
And he's a top 3 power forward.
Oh my God. So you
Really
telling me
top four.
you're gonna penalize him because he got a point guard that gave him the ball, but he had to shoot his own shots and still
He
make
was
them.
the only option. He was like, who else is scoring except
Okay,
for Karl
so
Malone?
they averaging over 100 points a game. He's averaging about 27, 28, but he's the only person scoring.
John Stockton as a passer.
Okay, so John Stockton is a
John
passer.
Stockton,
Man, come on,
his
cuz that's
IQ is.
thin. Cuz
His
you've
IQ.
been making.
But
Cuz
you
you've been
gotta
making some
think
good
about
points.
it.
Now you coming with some very thin stuff, man. You gotta do
Hear
better.
me out. Hear me out.
Hey
Hear
man,
me
you
out.
better look and see who Utah was beating to get to the finals. They was beating Duncan them.
Who?
They
Who?
was beating Shaq them. They was beating a great
Man,
Sacramento Kings team.
Duncan wasn't even
They was
really
beating a
there
good
for him.
Portland Trail
That was like
Blazers
his rookie
team.
year.
Huh?
Duncan wasn't even really there for
Who?
real.
What year are we talking about?
It was like his rookie year when they
Who
won that
rookie
last
year?
final.
Duncan came in 97, I think.
That's exactly in 97. And that year was 97-98 when MJ played the Utah Jazz the second time.
2
Duncan
years later,
really
he won a
wasn't.
championship, right?
Yeah, but Duncan was a rookie that year when he was
I'm
playing
saying,
the
2
Utah
years later,
Jazz.
he won a championship with the
Well,
same team that
2
he
years
got
is a
with
lot
that
of
same team.
development.
And cuz this is something else you got to understand, right?
A lot of development.
LeBron
That's a
went
lot
10
of
years.
development.
Hey, look, LeBron's situation and Mike's was total opposites. And I'm not meaning no good or bad way for one or the other. But when Mike's time, him getting to the finals because the East was better. LeBron had an easy time to the East, but when he got to the finals, that's when the West was better. He always faced his stiffer competition in the West. Before that, you know who he was going through to get to the finals? Indiana and Toronto every year. I'm talking about that long stretch in Atlanta. I'm just saying, I'm not 100%. He beat him. He beat who was in front of him. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But for you to say Jordan didn't play nobody, but I'm looking at, well, who did LeBron play when he was getting to the finals 8-9 times in a row? If we're going to play that game. But see, to me, you play who in front of you. You play who in front of you. Bro, I'm just saying, because you can shake your head all you want.
You're playing Gary Payton. You're playing Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Okay, but who are you playing? DeMar DeRozan
in the finals.
But see, listen to him, Diesel.
Look
This
at
is how
who
he
LeBron
talk.
is playing.
Hey,
The disrespect. He don't understand.
Hey,
he don't understand.
Man,
Dre, what you got to say about that? You gonna disrespect Kemp and Payton
That's
too?
60-win team, man. That's 60-win team.
I know. That's what I'm saying. He just talking because he just talking now, man.
But look,
for real.
Nah,
look, I watched. Hold on, wait. I watched The Last Dance.
Harrison Hawkins.
When I was watching The Last Dance, they said that team was like the worst team Mike ever played. Like everybody knew that Supersonics team. That was that people.
That's such an
on
easy
the
team.
documentary, that's what they were saying. I didn't live that.
They led the league.
They said that's the worst team
Mike
played in the finals.
Seed that year. That was a number one overall.
Who else
seed
was in the West that year? Then who else was in that? Who was in the West that year?
Okay, Shannon.
Said that on the documentary. I'm just saying.
Shannon, let me ask you this then. If LeBron would have been in the West all this time when he was going to all the finals, and now he got to play stiffer competition, would he have went 8-9 times in a row?
Probably.
Oh my God.
I gotta research more about that. I'll get back to you the next episode. Probably.
It's Bron. It's Bron. He probably would have beat them too.
It's LeBron James.
He would have bumped into Kobe a couple years, but other than that, it's Bron.
And San Antonio, bro. You forgetting about the Spurs?
And then, and then look at it. The Lakers.
Antonio too.
He's playing the Lakers with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is about to retire. James Worthy's about to retire, pretty much.
Do you realize what you're saying, right? Okay, do you realize this, how you just talking? You realize that James Worthy came in the league? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'd only been
before Jordan.
No, James Worthy came the year before Jordan.
I'm talking about Magic.
83.
Yeah. Well, no, Magic was there like 4 or 5 years before him.
He came in 79.
Magic had already played 13 years. Magic had already played 13 years.
Magic was old.
Okay.
Magic is old. Magic is the best player on that team.
Explain this. What about LeBron when he started beating up old Detroit and old Boston Celtics team? What about that then? Is that the same?
That was better than that Lakers team.
It's not the
Evan
same.
Garnett, Paul Pierce, Roger.
No, it was.
But they were old. You just made the point about being aged. Okay, but the Lakers were winning. Do you realize that?
Man, the Lakers had 4 people from that team that went to the Hall of Fame.
Kobe Bryant's Lakers multiple
times.
times.
The Lakers had 4 players from that team that went to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, cause you done disappointed me tonight, man. Real talk. Your slander and disrespect. Your slander and disrespect for the greats, man, is ridiculous.
Michael Cooper in the Hall of Fame.
Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Michael Cooper in the Hall of Fame.
Michael Cooper? Are you serious?
Michael Cooper in the Hall of Fame.
Michael Cooper is just a role player.
What is this coming to? Is Michael Cooper and what is that?
Michael Cooper is a role player.
He's trying to say that
James
they didn't play anybody. Everybody
Draymond
said,
Green.
think about this, Dre. Think about what your little protege has said. He said the Supersonics with Payton them was sorry. He said Charles Barkley was sorry. He said Karl Malone was sorry.
Said they were sorry though. The world said the Supersonics was sorry. Look, like I said, I watched the documentary and they were saying that's the worst team Mike played in the finals.
What do you say?
Both of them teams
what do you say?
They said that.
Wins. They was the overall number 1
What do you say though?
Both of them teams.
I feel like the best team Mike played in the finals was Utah.
No, I'm asking you, do you think these teams are bad that he's saying is bad? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't think the Supersonics was bad. I don't think
they're not bad. They're not a
I don't think they was the Spurs that Bron played or Golden State that Bron played.
Okay, so do you think all those teams that LeBron beat to get to the finals in the East every year, were they great teams?
No.
That Celtics team?
Okay, so Dre, I'm with you then. That's integrity. You can't tell me all them teams were great but then tell me who Jordan beat in the finals.
And then I just thought about something. I know another 60-win team that wasn't that good. So could the Supersonics have been a sorry 60-win team?
No, they was not. They was not a sorry team.
The Hawks were a sorry 60-win
That's
team.
sad. Y'all
They
have
was
cut
not
off
a
y'all
sorry
nose.
team.
No, listen. I'm saying
say.
I know a 60-win team that wasn't that good. So is it possible that team wasn't that good and they won 60 games?
Okay, cool. We got
They beat
Atlanta
everybody
Hawks
in the
is
West. They
Diesel,
beat Utah.
Diesel, they locked in on that. But explain to me.
I'm asking here.
No, I'm asking you this though. The path that LeBron got to the finals every year, do you think that was an extremely hard path? Not when he finally got there.
Yeah,
I'm saying
LeBron had an easier pass till he got to the finals. Mike
And
had
then-
a harder road, but an easy finals.
Exactly. That's why I said it's flipped. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying the best teams in the league were in the East when Jordan was there. So he beat the best teams to get to the finals, Shannon. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You focused on who he kept playing in the finals. But the better teams were in the East, so he had to beat the better teams going. LeBron didn't. LeBron just ran into them buzzsaws when he got to the finals. So they both had their own challenges. But you got to stop trying to undermine
but the West
them
was
arrows
good
because
too,
you don't
man.
understand them.
We got to stop it, man. The West was good too.
I don't want to hear it. The West was
The
bad.
West was good too.
It wasn't
Man,
as
the
good as
Lakers-
the East, though. It wasn't as good as the East in the 90s.
Bro, you got to
Yeah,
think
the
though.
Knicks,
The
the
Lakers had
Celtics.
Shaq. They had. I'm not talking about the first three. I'm
Are
not
you?
talking about the
No,
first
Shaq
three.
wasn't
But
on
the-
the.
But the first
Shaq
three,
wasn't-
the first three that Jordan won, bro. Portland was not a sorry team.
No, not at all.
They
Phoenix was
weren't.
not a sorry team.
They
Seattle
had the
was not
best
a sorry team.
I think
They
Phoenix won
weren't.
like 67, 68 games that year.
Phoenix,
Yeah.
and
No,
Phoenix
Charles Barkley
and
was good.
Seattle was the overall #1 seed.
I don't
them
think
years
Portland
they-
was that
Jordan played
good.
them in the finals.
Yeah, I don't really think Portland was that good. Like,
But
they
do
had
you
a
remember
great-
them though?
Why
But I'm saying,
not?
do you
They had
remember
Jerome
Portland?
Kersey. They had Kersey, Drexler.
Shannon.
Who else? I'm forgetting people.
Shannon, not
Do
what
I
you
remember them how y'all remember them? No.
Shannon, that's what I'm saying, Shannon. Not that you remember the names and memorize that. I'm saying that you actually watched them play during the season. It's impossible unless you got in a spaceship. So you don't know, man. You did not watch them, bro. I know you want to say I saw some highlights on the internet. It's not the
I
same,
watched
bro.
games on the internet. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You
they're
ain't
not-
going back watching 82 games season for 2, 3, 4 years straight, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
you just
both
watching.
highlights.
You just watching the
That's true.
finals game.
He watching
You not
finals.
watching-
That's what he, bro. These
Yeah.
I'm
are
watching people's best games, and if their best games are telling me that they're not that good, I
watching
don't
them
care.
play Jordan in their best games. That's why you think they're not good.
No, oh my god.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what.
think people had their best games against Mike, though. They had their best games against other people. Mike wasn't
Yeah.
having that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
What you telling me is the players that Jordan played against, the ones you like Drexler, the
I think
Barkley.
they trash. They trash to him.
You
Diesel.
don't
That's
think
what
you don't
I'm saying.
think
I'm not
you
saying
don't
they're
think they
trash.
would have you don't think they
What
could
you
have
saying?
played in today's game and dominated?
No.
Who?
No,
Who?
Drexler playing today.
Drexler, Barkley, Malone, Stockton, Gary
Dominique
Payton,
Wilkins.
Sean Kemp. Yeah, them.
Dominique Wilkins.
Yeah, they
I
could play.
think
in today's
I
game.
think Kemp.
Yeah, they
I
could.
think Kemp could play in today's game. Drexler probably is like a glorified DeRozan, probably.
I think DeRozan will be better than Clyde Drexler. Honestly.
Yeah.
In today's game,
Me
I think.
personally, I just don't think they're
Oh, man.
translating to today's game. I don't think it's today's game
Hey,
is just
man.
so far ahead.
Hey,
than-
don't look at
out.
the Drexler that played for Houston. Don't look at the Drexler that played for Houston. Look at the
Who
one that
was gonna
played
play
for
for
Portland.
Portland?
That really
No, I look-
gave Michael Jordan problems.
Yeah, I
These
know.
I
ones
forgot about
actually
the
gave-
Houston one.
Yeah, when
Michael
he was
Jordan-
half ball head. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I forgot about Houston. I forgot about that. I was only thinking about Portland. That's what I'm saying. I don't think their game translates to today. The game is just so
And you're
different.
right, and that may be
Feels
true,
when-
but the teams today don't translate to back then.
I think
Hey.
I think it's
I don't know about
But
that.
check this
I don't
out.
know
The
about
big
that.
men,
Let me explain
Bro, they're
something. Let me
too
explain something.
They're
Let me
too
explain
soft.
something. Let me explain something. Every team that's won a championship has gone against the grain. So think about it. They're progressing in an exponential way, right? So you put the Warriors in a 95 team, even 3 years later, people still wouldn't know what to do with it because the game has progressed so far that it's like such a big jump that
Rules,
they
though.
still wouldn't know. What'd you say?
what rule?
That's what I'm saying, cuz. Do you realize the difference if somebody can hand check you in basketball? I know you played. I know you're pretty good. No, I'm talking about hand checking, bro.
Steph
About
Curry.
do you understand what hand checking is?
I know what hand checking is. I
Yes,
hope
Steph Curry's
that's
running
a
through
big-
screens.
Cannon, do you
What
understand
rule?
what hand checking is?
Yes.
Do you know the difference though?
Steph
I'm
Curry
talking-
doesn't care about hand checking.
yeah, Steph gonna be running off screens. You ain't gonna get the hand check Steph a lot.
You're right,
Steph
but you know what's
Curry's-
gonna happen when he come off them screens? Somebody's
Man,
gonna
you
knock
know-
him on the floor, and it's not
Yeah,
gonna be a
somebody-
check.
That's a
It's
foul.
not.
It
It's
ain't
not
gonna be
a
no
check.
flagrant foul.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be
That's
no.
It's just gonna be a foul. Just a
That's
foul.
a
So
foul.
now he got to
He's
get
all
up.
3 free throws. Or
You
all
got a
3
couple
free
of
throws.
them. You got a couple of them. That mean everybody gonna be on the bench.
Yeah, everybody's fouling
Keep
out.
hitting him.
You can't stop Steph.
Keep hitting
In
him.
the
You can
90s.
bring bench players in there to just be physical with him and let them foul out. Look, one of Chicago's strategies during that day.
You gonna put a bench player on Steph?
No, listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Back in the 80s and 90s, it was the centers game, right? So what did the Bulls do? They went and got the three-headed monster, 3 disposable centers. Just go in there and foul Shaq. Just go in there and foul Elijah one. Just foul him because you can give me 6, he can give me 6, and he can give me 6. That's 18
Yeah.
fouls. And that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna put my bench players,
And
check
Steph Curry
hard, and him
They
come
were
with
fouling centers. Imagine if they fouled a shooting point guard.
Shannon, one of the reasons Steph did not perform as good as we know him to be in the finals is because LeBron them was physical with him.
Right.
That's the reason. That's why he didn't get Finals MVP. Is
Steph
because
really-
they didn't allow him to
Steph
do the
won
stuff
the
you're
Finals
saying he can
MVP
do.
that first year. Really, if
No,
we're being honest,
Shannon,
Steph-
Shannon.
I feel like Steph done overcame that though. I
Yes,
don't,
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
think
he
you can
didn't.
still be physical with Steph.
But I'm saying, but in the beginning you could, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
When
that's
we
what I'm
talk about
saying.
the peak of his powers. I mean, Mike in '98 wasn't Mike in '87. You know, he got better. The shit that they
I don't
could
care
do, they
who
couldn't
you
do
are.
that shit no more.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
not
like
even the
he-
point.
You're
That's not the point I'm making, though. Yeah, that's not the point I'm making. I'm just
Hey
saying.
man, you put Steph against Jordan 91, 92, 93. He don't have a chance playing against the teams in the West
Steph
to
doesn't
get
need the
there.
ball to be effective.
But he
Steph
don't.
doesn't
But he
even
don't have
need
a
the
chance
ball.
playing against the teams in the West to get there. Man, you got to
I don't know about that.
What did you just say?
what?
I don't know about that.
Check.
Give me a
Shannon,
team.
I'm not here.
Give me a team that was gonna knock Golden State off.
Shannon, didn't you say that
Huh?
LeBron then would have beat Steph if Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't get hurt?
Yeah, probably.
I know.
But
So
that's
you think
Kyrie,
LeBron
Kevin
them
Love,
can beat
and
him?
LeBron James.
It's just your lack of respect for these older players is just
I'm
ridiculous.
not saying they're bad.
Oh, it's
I'm just
terrible.
saying that they're.
No, you're
compared to
acting like
today's
these are just
I
like
mean,
these are
Steph
just
better than
common
most of the
players.
players you naming though.
That's what I'm saying. Like Steph is better than all of them.
Michael
Steph
Jordan
is-
is better than everybody you have ever named. So what?
Okay, I'm cool with that. But what I'm saying, you saying Steph couldn't play in the '90s, but he better than most of them play.
He
You looking at how he plays
He
now.
became better. Yeah, he became better.
We
He wasn't
ain't
better.
talking about prime players. We
Ooh.
talking about the beginning.
No, Shannon, this is what I'm saying. Dre, what I'm saying is if he had to play by the rules, he might not have
Look
some
at
of the
Reggie
latitude
Miller.
he has now.
Look at
That's
Reggie
all I'm
Miller.
saying. What about
Look
Reggie
at
Miller?
Reggie Miller in the 90s.
What about him?
If Reggie Miller had the handles of Steph, and if Reggie Miller
probably
had
be all
such a
time
green light that he could just let it go at any time, and if he had the shot like Steph, Reggie Miller is scoring 30 points a game each year. I don't care.
Yeah, he
I
probably
don't
be
care
all
what
time
you say.
great if he could dribble like
That's what I'm
Steph.
saying. If Steph, that's Steph in that era.
But it's a
Now
reason.
look at Steph in this era.
But in the 90s, point guards was point guards, shooting guards was shooting guards. It's a reason why you had these positions.
I agree with that, but Steph, we ain't
is a
talking.
hybrid guard.
We ain't
He
talking
a
about
hybrid
taking
guard.
Steph and putting him back there to do what they do. We talking about taking Steph today and putting
Right
him
now,
yeah,
and putting him
He
back
ain't put
there.
him then.
They
He a
wouldn't know what
hybrid
to do with
guard.
him.
He a hybrid guard. He a shooting guard that's got point guard skills.
I don't think Steph has a really good position for real.
Isaiah Thomas dribbled the same way Steph dribbled.
Yeah, and motherfuckers can't fuck with Z. Just imagine if he could shoot from half court.
He didn't have to.
Natural point guard.
I'm
He
just
didn't
saying,
have
just
to.
imagine if
He
he
didn't have
could.
to.
Just imagine if he could. Zeke would have been a little up a little higher on the list.
What
If he could
look,
shoot
look,
like that.
if
Zeke
Isaiah
high on my list
Thomas
anyway.
think about it,
What?
if Isaiah Thomas crosses half court and
I said
two
he's
people
high
are
on my
following
list
him,
anyway.
the paint's wide open.
I like Zeke.
Bro, let me explain something to you, Channing. Isaiah Thomas next to Steph is neck and neck. As much as you don't want to believe that, I don't care about you looking like that. As much as you don't want to believe that, if you watch Isaiah Thomas play in the 90s, in the late 80s.
Hey man, he was born in the 2000s. That's why he don't know.
He was all right.
He was all right. Look at that. Man, Lou, you understand?
Zeke one of them, bro. Zeke one of them, bro.
Compared to
Zeke,
today, he wasn't.
Zeke probably like
Drake.
number 2 3-point guard all time.
That's what I'm saying.
Name something that Zeke did that would make him neck and neck with Steph Curry.
Bro, you have to watch the games, man. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying,
bro.
They both got crazy handles. They both drive good. Zeke a better facilitator. Steph a better shooter. Zeke more athletic.
Zeke got more heart. I mean, the intangible.
Yeah.
Man, to watch Zeke play, bro.
He from the south side of Chicago.
For whatever reason, he can be from Afghanistan. I'm just saying he is a player that's a leader on the court. Draymond is Steph's leader. The Draymond that you see, that was Isaiah Thomas. He was one of them too. He didn't need a general. He was a general, and he had major soldiers behind him, but he led the way with that. It's just toughness, man, just grit. Do you realize this boy came out of
Steph though?
I got him neck and neck. Until Steph got that Finals MVP and won that Finals, it was clear I had Zeke. But that's just me. But I'm a Zeke person though, right? I got Zeke right behind Magic Johnson as number 2 point guard. So it ain't a stretch for me. You know what I'm saying? But I give Steph credit. Steph, as he's continued to play, has elevated his game. So I think Steph. If I judge Steph last 5 years, I've seen him definitely get better. But I'm just saying overall, if you compare their first 12 seasons, like I think Isaiah played 11 or 12 seasons.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think it's probably like 11, maybe 10 or 11. If you go 10 for 10 or 11 for 11, then you go compare them. Yeah, 100%. It's right. They right there. But Steph, to me, I give him credit. He has elevated, so I would probably rank him ahead of Zeke now. But he ain't like, okay, when he won his first 2 championships, he was ahead of Zeke. No, because I seen Zeke do the same thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, once you get evidence, you got to come with a new assessment.
And look, and then Zeke is one of the only players can say I beat Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Dr. J, and Michael Jordan. That's not no little feat, bro. I'm not talking about a regular season. I'm talking about the playoff situations, bro. These some of the greatest teams ever, and Zeke was right there. So you underestimating Zeke, man. Man, when you come back to town, we're gonna have to sit down, man. I'm gonna sit you down and lock you up and put you in front of a TV, and I'm gonna let you watch the great players play because you do not have the proper respect, and I'm very disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed.
You got the proper respect for most people. It's just a couple people, but for the most part, he's on the right track, man. Don't do that.
Nah, you're not. You know you're not on the right track.
Y'all are thinking so close-mindedly. Because Steph, y'all are still thinking in traditional point guard roles, right? But the way I'm thinking is Steph facilitates through his shooting. Like that's literally the way Steph plays.
Steph's
Steph literally has so much gravity. Steph has so much gravity that 2 people are open instead of 1. That's the crazy part. Like they're getting layups because Steph, they don't want to let go of Steph.
Channing, if Steph and Zeke would have went head to head,
Steph is winning.
If he would have went head to head,
I don't know about that because Zeke a dog, bro.
He ain't watched Zeke. You don't know nothing about Zeke, but what he done watched on the YouTube.
I don't know about one-on-one. I don't know.
One-on-one.
Man, Zeke a dog, man. Man, you done disrespected Zeke. Sean,
like, you don't really stop Steph. So not one-on-one, like, you don't really stop Steph. So.
Steph's not missing. Steph is not missing.
I mean, like I said, Zeke a dog, though. Zeke a better defender than Steph. I mean, he ain't an all-time great defender, but he can defend better than Steph could.
And he's gonna be a very physical defender.
But Steph doesn't care about physicality. That's what I'm saying.
We talking about one-on-one. You better care on one-on-one because you can't just run. You can't run with the ball in your hand. I'm sorry, look, nephew. You gotta at that point you gotta make something happen.
Steph has better handles than Zeke. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm not gonna disrespect Steph. I think Steph got the 3rd best handles behind Kyrie and Zeke. But I got Zeke number 2, and I got Steph right behind Zeke.
I got Kyrie number 1, AI number 2.
Zeke was
AI number 4.
Who you got number 3?
Steph Curry. I'm talking about handles.
I
I'm
am
doing my
too.
research.
I got Kyrie 1, AI 2, and then everybody else.
Yeah.
I got Jamal Crawford over Steph.
Yeah, Crawford's above Zeke. That's what I'm saying.
I'll take Crawford over Zeke too.
That's
I
what I'm
know,
saying.
but see, this the thing though. Isaiah can't even. I mean, Crawford, who is one of my favorite players, he ain't in these conversations because he's a specialist in that, and that's
We
all
talk
he
about
does.
handles. We ain't talking about player. We talk about handles and handles only. This is
That's what
a
I'm saying. Like
specialty.
that's the
No,
point
I
of it.
know. I'm just saying when I'm arguing these points, I'm basing it on the high echelon players. I don't even really.
Nah, I'm basing on everybody.
Yeah, nah.
When it
Because
comes to dribbling, he one of them.
if that's the case, we can go Tim Hardaway, right? Baron
I don't
Davis.
think he could dribble. I don't think now one could dribble better than Crossover.
Did you watch him? Did you watch Baron Davis?
Yes, I love B Diddy.
Did you watch?
I love B Diddy. B Diddy was my nigga since I seen him throw blood up on his chest in the game. I said, okay, I fuck with dude right there. You hear me? I fuck with B Diddy, bro.
Yeah.
He was good at the time.
He can't dribble like Kyrie or AI.
Ain't nobody dribble like Kyrie.
Steph. I don't think Diddy can dribble like Steph.
I get it.
And I got Jamal Crawford up there. Yeah, Kyrie different though. Kyrie the GOAT when it comes to handles.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Well, anyway, man, look, it's 7:50, man. We done went way over that. It's something about that Jordan LeBron bait, man.
Man, that you be starting that shit, man.
Man, that's been you throwing your little jabs all night, man. I'm just a counter puncher, baby. That's what I do. I throw back. No, good times, man. Good debate. Diesel, man, I appreciate you taking your time out with us tonight, man. All that boxing knowledge you got.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man, anybody tuning in, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, please go subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we drop our content. We might be back tomorrow. We might not be, but if not, still be checking for us, man. But other than that, y'all boys got any last words?
Nah, I'm finna catch this fight, man. That's what I've been sitting here glancing back and forth at this fight. I'm waiting on the score to come on.
Me too, man. Shannon, you got it?
Come on. Who playing?
Yeah.
I watch
don't know who playing tonight. Shannon, you got any more nuts?
Bengals on the Go ahead.
Do I have any more?
Shannon had any more nonsense to say tonight before we let him off?
Man, all I'm saying is y'all are thinking that Steph is so one-dimensional. Y'all aren't really seeing the plane of like his whole career, really. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it for you.
Yeah, well, you better pick up
We gotta talk about it at some point. I'll show y'all the highlights.
Bengals and the Ravens playing Lamar Jackson laying on the ground. I gotta tune in.
Diesel, you got anything, man? Already, man. Well, man, we thank y'all for tuning in. We out. Peace.